in fact, talking about the
No, I
sale.
thought she called you daddy.
Just tell the truth, man.
Oh,
See
daddy.
y'all later.
You guys know Janice?
Yes, Anita just introduced us to her
Again?
again, I think.
I'm not sure.
She's our oldest.
Yeah, I wanted him to make sure she was in Centerville 100 years. She's real seasoned.
Uh-oh.
Who is it? Not now.
Around.
Okay.
Be around Bo Raw.
He was in the
Yeah, that's because I have to go home.
Oh, what part of week?
We need to figure out.
Maybe don't bother the same lady over and over and over. You know, I mean, hey, of all the things.
And. Yes, honey? I know it's a street, like that thing. Plumbing.
What'd you say?
So it's a street guide kind of thing, the maps of where people's cleanouts are.
We didn't think how we're gonna be able to do this now because we didn't get in contact with the people who actually done it.
Well, if the house has just been built, I think we do it. Bob Bullock should have done it, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's why we ain't paid him no money yet either. I keep hearing, well, poor Bobby need that money. Well, I don't get
Well,
that.
apparently he doesn't.
Exactly. He quit dating a couple of them girls and he's not needing as much stuff.
He's not spending all that money. Yeah, there you go.
Don't have to buy condoms and none of that problem anymore.
He's only 80-some years old.
I don't think he's buying condoms. I think he's buying Viagra.
There you go.
Maybe blue
Simply
chew.
no.
Yeah,
He's a
it's not
temperate.
cheap.
He can get that shit free.
Well, if he goes to the Meyer, he's got a copay.
Okay. VA just send it to him.
And the whole thing is, it's not cheap.
Who's actually gonna know?
The people, you just, all you do is go say, where's your cleaner? You didn't just get my deal. I mean, all we do is the best we do.
Do you
Something
think the
gotta be done.
homeowner's gonna know?
They should, it should be sticking out of the ground.
Well,
So
except
ma-
you couldn't find mine because there's a deck over mine. Someone knows what to do. They'll look and see that there's a board that's cut about like that. It's got 4 screws in it. That's the one you pull up. Already it's.
Well, you've seen the drawings, haven't you?
They're pretty,
Yeah.
pretty bad.
They're just hand sketches.
Yeah, they
Yes.
Well, there's just,
That's
they had a group, how many people? 6 or 7 different people was doing that, right?
And they should all got together and come up with a plan to draw the same.
Numbers on these things either.
Know what?
There won't be permit numbers. Why would there be permit numbers?
That's because.
Yeah. Should be, but,
Oh, not the houses that are already here, they're,
no, there's, some of them are new houses.
that's what I'm saying, but I mean, the houses that were already there, just get
Okay,
sure we're
so-
hooked up to them.
They had to come in.
So basically, you're saying all we gotta do is go to these addresses and go to this page and draw a picture.
Pretty much, so where's your thing at, where's it come off, you can see. That's
Where's
where
your
the
thing
kitchen's
at?
at or whatever.
Get the clean outs and just draw a picture. That's all we need on these.
Like I said, you can get an example of some of them already done. But I tell you what, I'll take a paid day off work, cause you guys can't do none of that shit anytime. I'll have a little couple people help me do it, and we'll do it all. God bless the United States of America, you know what I mean?
Are you having one of your tantrums already?
You
You haven't
wait.
even dinged us.
He ain't got that over.
I hope not. I hope not.
Hey, we can do anything we want. The meeting ain't in order, and I'm the order maker.
That's why I said you haven't dinged us yet.
Where the frickin' truck?
I do believe it says live, yeah.
Oh, no, they was talking about, this county embarrassing.
Oh, what, Blue Chew and Viagra?
You're not supposed to start before rain.
It's
Is it
Do you
on?
want me to see for sure?
not a dirty word anymore.
Was it ever?
I believe you.
Hey, Rick.
think it's.
Yeah, it's on. It's live.
You should have told us we were live.
That's 7 o'clock, you went live.
It just now turned 7, but that's been live for 5 minutes.
Never went live.
All right then. Call meeting to order.
You guys don't say anything out of
You didn't say any cuss words.
cuss words covered in the
I'm
Constitution.
afraid you did.
That's covered in-
What'd I say?
You used the F word.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I guess I'm fired.
Buddy.
Gotta go home.
Go ahead and do what I talked with you about earlier, about taking a moment.
Oh, yeah. Now that we got the meeting to order. This guy, Scott.
Yeah.
Scott brought up today that he thought we should do a moment of silence for 9/11, remembrance of 9/11. So,
We did.
at this time, I would like to take a moment of silence in honor of those that have fallen. Okay, everybody had a chance to read the minutes? Nope, me neither.
I got 26 more years on my terrorist permit up there. This is 2050.
I did see a police out during school the other morning, but it was county, it wasn't Greenport. So I told that.
About time. We was out this morning and this afternoon, so
Well, that is in this morning.
yeah.
What time this morning?
I got here at 7 o'clock. Drove around.
Well, thank you.
I saw them this afternoon. They were on 38.
Of course, that's where the only place. No, it ain't. They've been patrolling the house.
I also saw them on my way down. They were coming off of Green Street North.
I saw him on Main Street 3 times,
Yeah, we got 3 or 4.
And they
They're
followed
down.
us.
How good is that?
and they followed us down Water Street too.
Ron and Chris.
Chris is right. Yeah, I spent the majority of my time today trying to get postal service restored to the great people of Greens Fork.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Do you think that will do anything?
Huh?
Now that you put a camera up, do you think that'll do anything?
You got the camera.
No, I mean, towards the post office changing their mind about closing it.
I've already got that worked out, but I won't talk about that in an open meeting.
Okay,
Any security measure dealing with the post office, I won't talk about during the public. You can see the camera when you walk in. It's not, and that's, well, they see one camera, at least one camera when you walk in.
Did you guys see Walton Indiana? Do they have the kids on camera crossing 38? Because of all the property they own right there.
Yeah, he already checked. He already checked with that. He didn't, his camera didn't pick up where he would have liked it.
who's living in birthday chocolates? Is there anybody in there?
No. Everybody's been in there, hurt the old fella that owns the place, 600-700.
And who owns it,
Piece.
Bud?
Amish.
And
What's his name?
King,
King.
Skip and Mary live in David Pegg's, Annie Anburn's old place.
Yes. Yeah. there's his brother lives in their place.
Oh, okay, on the corner.
Anybody got any questions about the minutes?
No.
Make a motion to accept the minutes from last month's meeting.
Second that.
Motion's been made and properly seconded, to accept last month's meeting minutes. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say the same. Motion carried. Thank you. Appearance by citizens. You got anything? You got anything? Lane, you got anything? I kid, buddy. Your guys' turn.
I have something. So one of the initiatives that we are doing for the AMVETS, by the request of a few of our community members, is a playground. We have looked at a couple of spots available in town. We have talked to one of them being the community center. We talked to the community center. They feel that it's not a good option to go there, just because if it was rented out, then the town kids couldn't play on the playground equipment. We are applying for grants, like the AMVETS is not funding this playground because they can run a bit expensive.
We looked at equipment, unreal.
Yes. 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 So with that being said, one of the properties that we have discussed kind of internally and picked Bud's brain about is the property here next door that the town owns. If we were to put it there, we would qualify for a waterfront property grant that alone could pay for the playground equipment. I do have a couple options that I really liked picked out just based upon the square footage of the property that I can show you. I have them marked out. I can show you now. And one of the things that may become available if we were to use the property next door is aquatics, where we can pump the river water up, let the kids have some water to play in, and then it'll drain back down into the river. Anyway, the setup I'm looking at is about $230,000 for just the playground, and it kind of goes up. It is for a 5 to 12-year-old, but there are add-ons that we can do for the younger kids. This is the one that seems to have like the most kind of bang for its buck.
What's that one cost?
That's roughly $230,000.
That's unbelievable. $230,000 for a piece of metal.
I'm
Yes.
sure that you get the Campbell Foundation to probably.
And then the aquatics that we're looking at is this one, just kind of something simple, some things that shoot up out of the ground.
Like they have down Richmond at the Red Miller. They got a little water park area down there.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Anyway,
question the use of the creek water contamination.
yeah, we would maybe, if we were to use that water, we would probably have to put a filter somewhere in place for those things.
That water's nasty.
Yeah.
Well, just dig a well.
Well-
Well, there should be wells on that property, their property there.
There is a well there, but wells can go dry. And honestly, like with our wells being so close to the surface in town anyway, they're full of pesticides and fungicides and all the other things that farmers spray on their crops anyway.
What do you mean by that, Dan? A lot of these wells are 100-foot wells.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's 100.
Most of them south of the or north of 38 have shallow wells. A lot of them on this side
Yeah.
have got 100-foot wells.
Mine's only 22 foot, but my next door neighbor's is, and Angela's is 90.
Yeah, I know mom and grandpa's old property, it was 38 feet.
That's hand-driven wells. They were easy to do back in the day. And I've got, like I say, I got 100-foot at home. There was 100-foot here at the old grocery store building. That's a lot of why we had to go with the sewer, I think, was the septic system dripping into the shallow wells.
Contamination of people's wells, yes.
And that's why the state made us go with the sewer plant.
These grants you were speaking of,
Yes.
Danielle, what's the match on that? 20, 30, 40%?
We could honestly get all of the grants to pay for all of the equipment and installation.
And no match?
No, ma'am.
We have never ever, in all the years we've been doing this, seen a grant that
Yep.
doesn't stick you, even when they tell you.
No, a police grant last year, they paid everything,
But we've never, as a town,
Yeah.
seen that happen. Never.
usually for parks, sidewalks, things like that, they always want to put for 25, 50%.
So- we are assuming, even though the grants themselves, I applied for 3, one of them being the waterfront property, because the deadline was coming, I had to apply if we have to change locations because it gets denied to use that property. We just won't get that grant, so be it. But I applied for 3 and none of them said that we had a match. The AMVETS is proactively trying to raise funds with all of the fundraisers that we've been doing for the purpose of the playground, because we are expecting them to come back and say, well, you need to have X amount of dollars to show like good faith for the town or
Set
whatever.
aside.
Right,
Excuse me.
right. So we are actively raising funds for that. I know, but that's too big for that footprint.
When the community center doing this place for it.
Right over
They don't want it there.
Put it right over
The
here.
community center board
Here's,
feels that they would have to restrict the town kids from playing on it if the community center was rented out.
I don't understand that because when they rent that, you just rent the building. I don't see how they can tell town kids they can't come on.
Parking lot would be attached to the playground.
Yeah,
It
but
would
that-
be very
yeah.
dangerous, the coming and the going with there's 20 cars up
You
there.
got an acre right next to you here.
In any case, they already said no, so.
Because that was my first thought, was to go there.
Well, my thing is, the community center is not, it's township, right?
Yeah.
So you mean the township people, Louis,
Oh,
Jane, and all them
no,
said,
no. I haven't even approached the township people because that is my,
they're the ones that own that property. They're the ones that said what can happen in that property, not the community
Where
center.
at?
okay.
Community center, that's
I thought that
township.
was a private, I
That's
thought,
right.
that's private.
I thought that's township.
No, no,
I
no.
thought it was private and it was managed by the board. That's why they have a board.
The board owns that, but the township owns the fire department back in there.
Yeah, what's up with that property?
I would,
You know, I can't answer that. I don't know who owns a community center.
I'm pretty sure it's private and the
I'm
board
pretty sure
runs it.
it's a private thing that was established with a trust fund. for
Yes,
X
it
amount
was
of
somebody
dollars.
who
Yes.
died after.
It's gotta be in somebody's name, doesn't it?
No, it's in a, like
It's in a trust.
it's in a
Is it
trust.
Bill? Is that the?
The Glenn Beal is who
Glenn
donated
Beal,
the money
yeah.
to have it done.
Anyway, back to the ball diamond area that they no longer use for ball diamonds.
It is an option. I have not approached the township with the proposed playground stuff. Mainly just because I feel like things that get put over there seem to get damaged a lot.
I threw that at Doug when he was here, was it last month? And asked him about that as a playground because of the discussion of a playground coming up.
I do,
And he said, I'm getting ready. I will be building a new fire department and that will be taking up that place.
He's not taking up the whole ball diamonds.
No, but how big and you having a playground with rescue equipment running in and out?
I do have one concern. If we can end up putting it over here.
Insurance.
Well, not just
Yeah.
that, but also, I'm thinking we would have to put a fence
You're gonna have a.
That
lot
is part
on the
of-
back side
yes.
of the property because
The correct.
It would go around, the fence would go around. So we would, whatever playground we can get and afford and wherever it gets put in town. I mean, there's really only like 3 options, but wherever it gets put in town, we want to have a fence put around it. We want to have solar automatic lights come on. We would like to have it locked up at night. We would like cameras to just kind of deter any mischief from the town teenagers that seem to strike.
Well, you're not looking at a few $100,000 for the grant, you're looking at millions at least.
Yes.
And my thought is that, yeah, you have to fence it in and do lights and things like that. That was understandable, but I don't know if I'd invest that kind of money for 2 months out of the whole year that could be used,
Why is it only 2 months?
just because it's water. You're not gonna be able to do this in the wintertime, this park. You
can
can
charge
water
that
park.
part,
Well,
couldn't
it'd
you?
be more than 2 months.
They'll just have to
Rick.
slide instead of
Yeah,
bring their pets to wash them.
I mean, when you go in, like, Greenfield's got that, it's open for roughly about 2 or 3 months out of the year, and that's it.
It should be usually open from Memorial Day to
Labor Day, yep.
Well, that would be 3 months. That's 1/4 of the whole year.
May, June,
That's
July,
5
August.
It's
Yeah.
5 months.
Okay, but however you look at it, when you go anywhere else, these aquatics are not used they're not even used half the time. So that's what I'm saying,
Well, if there's other equipment, it also, the
right?
water feature can be turned off and they can,
Well, I thought there was a town pool down on Water Street.
But I'm-
I don't know anything about that, sir.
now, what about insurance, Danielle? Who would be responsible?
So from the research that I've done,
I saw it, thank you.
from the research that I've done, if we go through the government site to order the playground equipment, as long as we order ADA compliant equipment, which is what I was looking at, the government covers the insurance for, I believe it was 10 years.
And then after that,
Then after that, we would have to figure it out.
and do we have any idea what kind of monies we're talking about?
I do not, but I can find out and get back to you.
I would think whoever named that property is the.
Responsible insurance holder.
I think there's another expense that'll probably come with this too, besides the fencing, would be a small park.
So I did, when we first started mentioning like the playground and stuff, because to be honest with you, I'm really the one pushing it because I grew up here. Like we had a playground, we had stuff to do other than run the streets and spray paint things and cause problems. So I'm really the one that's pushing it in our AMEX meetings. Sorry, I totally forgot where I was going. What did you say again? Parking lot. Thank you. Most of the town residents walk everywhere they want to go in town. There's very few, especially with kids, that
Yeah.
drive.
Golf
So what I was
carts.
talking about is what you discussed earlier about ADA compliance. You're gonna have some that aren't quite as mobile come to watch their grandchildren or something like that might need to.
Well, you're gonna have some parking there, I would
Yes.
assume.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Not
I'm
like-
not talking a big part, I'm talking, like 3-4 spaces, but ADA
That would be fine as well. I mean,
accessible.
They'll be parking up
We're
here.
not talking about a complex or something flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is, all you do is widen the street right here, put some gravel down 10, 12 feet right here.
There you go.
That's parking area.
Just so because we have to make it ADA
you can't,
accessible.
you won't be able to use gravel, you're on asphalt.
Yeah. There's,
But you know what? It's worth it though in the long run. I've been here 25 years and all the playground I've seen, one over there by the playground, it looks like it's from the 40s.
The one that has like the 3 swings and the metal and
Yeah, there
Yeah.
used to be slides and a bunch
Yep.
of stuff back there, but that,
Yeah, it's just been long. And now when you buy this stuff, you can, it's.
you can
extremely
build
expensive.
several new houses with the cost. of
But
this.
if you can get the money for, so how it works everywhere else, the town would be taking ownership of it and the town's gonna cover the insurance. They're gonna have the cost of getting it here, getting it installed, getting everything set up and go. But a government entity is gonna have to take ownership of it because it's gonna be on, I mean, if it was over here on this at least, it would be the town's property.
Well,
They're gonna be responsible for it.
My question is, which government entity has got the playground up here? Just with the basketball court, that's considered a playground, that's community center, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
but that's not a government entity that owns that, that's private.
Well, wait a minute, you just said if there was park, it had to be owned by a government entity.
If it's over here on town property, it's gotta be owned by a government entity. If it's on public property, someone has to own it.
Well, my
Town
thing
property
is,
is
right,
public
it's
property.
in the town's name.
Right. Or if it's in the township property, the township's gonna have to own that.
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
see
wanna see it
the,
happen.
I love it.
the hurdles that are gonna have to be gone over and the expense, the insurance, there are a lot of areas.
Most of them make you set up a park board. And like I said, it's not this, you go apply for the money and there it is for you. you seen what you have to go through for small amounts. Like when Wayne County gave us 12 grand, how we had to go through all that just to get them to transfer $12,000.
And so something breaks and it needs to be replaced, who therefore becomes responsible for that?
We will have a contingency fund. The AMVETS will have a contingency fund that will get us through quite a few years of maintenance. Is our plan.
What are you looking to spend, Danielle? What, just off the top of your head? 2 million?
No, absolutely not. So the equipment alone is so for the one I showed you and the aquatics, and then sunshades, if you guys if we feel that those are needed, we're looking at about 400,000 in equipment. And that includes going through the government website to have it installed.
No swings, no,
Slides.
there's slides attached to that.
Yeah,
one
there's
piece.
slides attached to it. There is a place for swings, like we can do over on this side over here.
Mhm.
It can there's a couple of swings that can be attached, over here. And then if we were to get the small addition of the under 5 playground thing, I want to say that was 45,000 for 3 swings, one of them being a baby swing.
And the big picture of the slide that you said that you could attach the swings to?
Yes,
Can an adult go down that?
yes.
They'll let you play, Kathy.
Depending on the
I
adult,
don't believe in the condition I'm in, I'll be go down that.
depending on the adult, yes.
Has anybody checked out economy this, did you guys go to economy?
Yes. I did go to Economy, I looked at theirs.
What do they have? I've not been there.
They have,
That's new this year, isn't it?
I want to say last year, but it's similar to Hagerstown's Ball Diamond
Mhm.
Park. Theirs was, they did a Match Me grant and they had to come up with 50,000, I want to say.
Economy did?
But there's a couple of wealthy families in Economy that donated quite a bit of money.
We had wealthy
Yeah,
families
that's right.
here,
Yes,
too.
we do. The C Foundation.
You're such a butthole. Yes, I said that. And I don't care. Yes.
So there is an option to do the same kind of playground. It would be less expensive. And I'm not saying I'm against it, but like right now I am shooting for the moon and looking for the path to yes. And then scale back from there is kind of where I'm at.
Do you have any money right now?
We do, we have some, yes.
You disclosing the amount you have yet?
We've raised about $6,000 in four and a half months. Just 2 weekends ago, pork chop, the pork tender windmill, we raised $1,400. That was just one day.
And as of now, you're not wanting your money that you're raising for anything else other than this?
It is earmarked for this. I'm telling you, I've been a bully in those meetings. It is earmarked for a playground and I won't let them spend it on anything else. We set up a separate account at the bank and everything. Like I want the kids to have something to do rather than cause havoc. And right now they don't have that.
Oh, I agree.
There's also options, certain large hospital organizations in this area, whether you like them or not, they do every quarter, they have grants for healthy activity donations they want to do. And I think the last one they did was for a park, I can't remember where. It was like $80,000 they gave to build or rebuild this park. And I don't know culture, I'm not from around here, how much the Amish might get involved if they would use it. But we could maybe,
I don't know either whether they would.
looking at them, we can put up a horse track for them, you know?
And a poop stall.
Poop.
Can we ask them to put a diaper on their horses?
You can ask them, but they don't have to do it.
One of those mat things.
Yeah.
Wayne County has not never, I brought this up years ago, commissioners. They don't push anything on the Amish because they do, believe it or not, what people don't know is they make money off them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and horse poop is biodegradable, so they're not concerned about it being on the roads. It's going to decay and go away. It may look ugly, but it's gonna go
And
away.
I don't understand what we do.
Ron's gonna type up
In the
a,
backyard and
Because
let
it
it
takes-
biodegrade away.
It takes 5 years for human poo-poo to be safe to consume if you plant stuff there.
I'm getting hungry already.
Where horse poo-poo, I think it's only like a year.
Now,
Ron's gonna type up a list real quick to give to you. There's Home Depot, the railroad has a grant for town parks.
Railroad don't like us because we
That's okay.
wouldn't
We
shut down
just give
water.
you the list. Home Depot, Menard, there's a host of people, obviously, Lily's Foundation, the Wayne County Foundation, I don't know what they do anymore.
Those two, the Lilly and the Wayne County, they want you to match,
And that's fine because,
or they match, I guess, the
Right.
money that you can.
but what I'm saying is that you see what's all out there so you know exactly where to choose from, because zero matching grants is like Bigfoot. You have to go find it and it's very elusive.
Oh, I know. I have done research for about 6 or 8 months to find out which grants to.
So which
Go
grant
after.
are you looking at right now then?
3 grants.
There's 3. There's all of them actually are federal. There's the waterfront property development grant, which is federal. There is
So when you're saying waterfront property, that doesn't mean that you have to put water stuff in there. That means that you can make it a park that's near water source, a river or
What
lake or
does the
whatever.
actual meaning of waterfront property?
so waterfront property, depending on the location and stuff like that. For this specific grant, it is to build anything, doesn't matter what it is, restaurant, house, does not matter. It has to be within a block of the water.
Oh, so you're talking about the creek.
Yes.
That's a river, by the way.
how close did it have to be?
Within a block. So like we could go up to Main
I know
Street.
that.
We could go up to Main Street and still qualify for waterfront property. However, there's no property available there's no other property unless Kathy wants to give us her front yard.
No.
Did you put geothermal in there?
Yeah, the whole front yard.
So there's no other property even semi-available for that grant that would qualify for that grant.
Tear down some of the houses.
Yeah, well, it costs the town about 10 grand per house, so you know how that works.
Well, again, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Well, I think it's a great
I would like
idea.
to see it work. It scares me about the insurance. I will openly admit that, but I'll be long,
Insurance for what?
after 10 years, we have to assume the insurance.
Contact our insurance company and find out because all you're gonna need is liability insurance. And you've already got an umbrella for
There should be
that.
a blanket liability on the whole town.
Right, so that,
Green-
I don't think it's gonna go up that much, because you own property everywhere in this town per se, so and it's already covered, so a park, I don't think it's gonna be that much more.
Excuse me again.
I bet $1,000 on camera, that it's not gonna be that much.
Give me the odds.
I'll give you 5-1 on that.
5-1.
I'll give you 5-1 on that, because Carthage went through this, when they got their brand new park equipment, about 190 grand. And,
Oh, so they got a swing and a slide.
well, they got a whole adjoining thing, but it didn't affect it. It didn't affect our insurance at all, because I was town board president then. I remember this, so I've already been through this.
And they had good.
So do we need to make a motion?
Maintaining it and insurance is two different things. Maintaining
Nope.
is just for plastic, is just keeping it clean, and I mean, there's not that much maintenance on these things. You hold them down and stuff. Whoever owns it,
Rick
That's another thing.
just volunteered.
Here's the thing.
What do you think, that someone's gonna give us a park and then someone else is gonna come in and keep it clean and maintain it and everything else? If someone's spending 200 grand for a park, the town at least could take ownership of it and keep it going. That's
Well,
a
it
pretty,
isn't in our budget to do that.
we'll find it, we'll find a way like we do everywhere else in life.
Can you get a Walmart grant every month?
I don't know what to tell you, then don't
Here's
hold
the
the
thing.
town up and move on, I guess.
I guess it would be up to the street department to maintain it, not the police department.
Well, it's not about so much as maintain, no, it would be whoever's available to, but what do you think you need to keep a park?
So can we pump the brakes just a tad bit? Because I feel emotions are getting a little high. We do have the junior
I mean,
AMVets.
we're allowed to get emotions high in this meeting because I hold the gavel. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
We do have a junior AMVets. And we do look for them to do community service work. And one of the things of the community service work that they can do is cleaning the playground, taking out the trash, cleaning up after the other kids in town, mowing the yard that's inside. If there is gonna be any grass left in there, they can mow that. They can,
That's the reason I asked her. That you might have a plan there, girl.
there's, so, and for the motion thing, we're not necessarily looking to have a motion. It's more of we wanted to have an open, honest discussion about where our mind is and where we're going and where we think we want to be. So it can be discussed in the town, and so not just the five of us back here have something to say about it. Like I think it should be a town-wide discussion. And it's more so just to get people to start thinking about a path to yes. Like there's a million reasons to say no. There's a million reasons to not do it, but there's a lot of good ones to find a way to yes.
And right now, the property's just being mowed, that's it. It's serving no purpose whatsoever.
And it had been discussed, not openly,
Yeah.
to sell it.
Now, along those lines right there, let's just say hypothetically, as tight as our budget is, something comes up, at least we have something that we can sell to come up with some money. Personally, I do not want to sell that property. Once you sell it, and once you have the money, something's gonna come up, the money's gonna be gone, the property's gonna be gone. What would be ideal is if you guys could get a grant to buy the property and do that.
I'm sure the grant would probably cover that.
That would be ideal.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's wonderful.
And then they would own it, and then they would be
Responsible.
responsible for it.
And the town could always help.
Well, the town could always donate the land to them if it even came to that.
You go to Carthage and put one in, maybe Carthage will donate you some.
We're gonna donate land and
We're gonna
water.
get rid of something we're not ever gonna have again. We're gonna have to sell it to have cushion. And then I hate to say that, because like I say, me, I'm against selling. But,
Would you be against selling it?
oh no. But
He
I
doesn't
mean,
wanna
I
sell
don't
it,
wanna
but he
sell it
feels-
for somebody to come in.
And build
put an
something.
apartment complex And.
For the right reason, he would sell it.
Yeah, Dollar General.
I tried the Dollar General a long
It
time ago.
probably
It
could
didn't
fall
work.
under the waterfront property.
This $10,000 to tear down the houses, who owns the property after it's torn down? Would that be the people who pay for the $10,000 tear?
Well, no time out. Your mother-in-law owns property that we
Right.
tore down.
That's my
She owns
understanding.
it. She owns it.
They
Yeah.
bu-
She had 5 years to keep it green, I
Now
think.
but that is how we got this property here.
They partnership with the people,
Not for profit.
and then we hire somebody to come in and tear it down. And then they buy insurance to have it torn down, the property owner. And then that's released, and they have to keep it and keep it green for how long?
I think it's 3 or 5 years. I can't remember.
I can't remember how long. But your mom and dad did that.
Yeah, we did it with grandpa's, and then we did it with the house garage.
My-
Yeah.
That's how these properties here come up, because they were
Condemned.
condemned, yeah. Nobody paid taxes, there was a sheriff's sale, and tax sale,
Nobody wanted it.
and, yeah, would it be a nice thing to have? I really think it would be, but at the same time, we just have to wait and see what all you can come up with. And I gotta believe that I gotta believe there should be a grant somewhere where it could be bought that way.
It
through a
can be.
grant.
Good.
You know, we just have to come up with a price, if that's what they decide to do. I won't ever vote yes to sell that property, but I don't have to.
Well, if it's being sold for a park, he'd be open to that though. I think you ought to solve all
It takes the responsibility off of the town is what I'm looking.
That would be fine,
That's fine.
as long as they can get it at a reasonable price.
And again, we have not approached the township and we have not formally approached the board of the community center. We talked to, I want to say 4 of them that were at the kids' block party back in May.
Lori and
Mhm.
And approach them for what, Danielle?
For the park to go to the community center. We have not spoken
I see.
formally to either one of them.
And the township.
Correct. The
You're
township,
talking strictly to see if the property would be available to put the park in.
And
Or
that's
the
about all
playground.
this is about anyway, just seeing if we can make that available. If you come up with
Correct.
grant money. That's
Right.
what there's
The
no-
grants are aimed at waterfront properties.
Right.
just the one, but yeah, that one is a big one.
Speaking of it, you brought it up, your junior and vets and the lawn mowing, how's that going?
It has slowed down significantly since Briar does not live in town anymore, to be honest with you.
So nothing has been done with the equipment that we bought?
No. It is getting used. It's just not getting used as often. Because Briar would get bored and he would go and be like, hey, can I sign out the lawnmower or the weed eater or the whatever? There's some grass over here that needs to be mowed. So he would sign it out, he would go do it, he would bring it back, he would clean it. And we just don't. And on top of that, with him hanging out with some of the other kids in town, he would get them to come and help too. And so a little bit of just the randomness of it has slowed down. We still have kids that are involved and want to be involved. Summer was just a not great time because they're super busy. But anyway, we look for it to ramp back up a bit more in the winter months since they'll be cooped up inside.
Oh,
You think there'd be weed
No,
eating and mowing and?
no snow removal.
No removal.
What you got them for that?
Huh?
What kind of tools do
think-
you have
did
them
we
for
get
that?
Shovels
I got shovels.
and
I
gloves.
didn't get him a snow blower. I'm like, getting a snow blower.
I was just asking what kind of equipment.
You know what? I've always, as a kid, the one thing that I wanted at a park that I never seen anywhere, and it's really not that expensive to do. You know, these firemen, they do the
Fire hose thing?
fire hose ball
Mhm.
on a cable, and they both got fire hoses at each end,
It's lots of fun. I've done it.
and it cools you down too. But I just never seen any park that has that. It'd be kind of fun.
Yes, lots of fun.
Some idea you can invest in, right? Make a fortune.
Yeah.
So-
Well, Danielle, keep us posted. Let us know what's
Yes, ma'am.
taking place. If you don't get the grants, I just hate to think how long it's gonna take to come up with that money.
If we don't get the grants, we would have to settle for a cheaper playground.
Like piecemeal it almost. Get the land and then start doing one thing at a time and keep doing it until.
But the grants are supposed to, we're supposed to find out about them in December for one and February for one. And then I think I did a long one for March.
Well, I think that you've got a real good start on it.
Yeah.
And a great idea. But I think there's a lot more needs to be checked into. I'd like to see maybe, I know you're working it, but I'd like to see somebody else with kids involved and get involved on your little group to see what they can do about that. And we're kind of a part-time entity here because majority of us have other jobs. Even Rick does. I know to look at him, you wouldn't think anybody would hire him, but. Except for
I'm sure
us.
the Air Force would.
Except for
I can
us.
breathe.
Except for us. You better watch it. You said you next to the Air Force. I'll give you a stick. But I would like to see more stuff. Are you basically, to continue with the grant, I guess what I need to ask is, at what point are you gonna have to have an answer from us as far as about that property? Before
we
the
get
grant
them.
Process.
If we get the grants,
So if you get awarded them and then say, well, never mind, if we can't get the property, that's how that would work, or yes, or go.
so the only one that would affect, the only grant that would be affected by not being able to use this property is the waterfront grant. And that's a big one. That one is 500,000. So that one is a big one. The others, they don't care. They will give you the money. They don't care about the address or anything like that. They just want to know that it's going on a public place where everyone can access it. Like there's no restrictions, which is kind of why I haven't formally addressed the community center yet.
You said you'd find out about the grants in December, February, March. Is that when they would tell you that you
If
got
we
it?
won or not,
If
right?
you got it or not?
Yes.
So really, you won't know anything definite until December, February, March.
Right. Yeah. No, we are planning. I am planning. I shouldn't say we. I don't have a mouse in my pocket. I am planning that we would be able to start construction in March, April timeframe. And then from my understanding, it's only going to take about a week. And then the playground, we can do like the ribbon cutting or whatever. I don't even care about any of that stuff, but the playground will be ready to be used by the kids.
The company sells you these products. Do they put them up, construct them?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but what is their time frame to get these? Because,
Once they're
I
ordered, you
mean,
mean?
they're not, they have it in stock and say, hey, we got them, we'll be there in a month. I mean, we had cash in Carthage to buy that because some lady's kids got killed in a car crash and she donated all $200,000 for a park. And it took like 9 months to get the equipment there. Because it was just, they just don't stock this stuff anywhere.
I got shipped from China too.
I think it's made here in the US, so
It's a
some of
US
that,
company.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
It's a U.S. company. They have a warehouse. They have a few warehouses across the nation. So yes, some things are in stock. Some things may have to be manufactured and made to order. But we would be looking at once they also own their own manufacturing companies. This company does, specifically. That is why I requested catalogs from them.
Change the subject back to the kids and the junior AMVETs. Or what did you call them, junior AMVETs?
I think it's.
I would think if they're gonna go out and do snow removal or mow for senior citizens that can't do it, they could accept a donation and you could give those kids part of that money and the rest go for the playground. If that's legal.
It is legal to accept donations. However, we cannot pay the kids. The donations would have to go into their junior AMVETS account that they would then be able to use to send them to do Special Olympics, or it could be used for the park, yes. But the money could not be given directly to the children.
Kids can't earn the money.
Correct.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I remember being 12 mowing for $25.
I think it'd be great though, if you guys owned it, you'd have control of the whole thing.
What'd you say for $25 at age 12? What'd you just say?
Mowing the fire department in Ball Diamonds, $25.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
I'd
cheap.
hate to guess what they're paying now.
I bet it's $200.
Well, I'll tell you, we're gonna be finding out because we got a property there that actually Briar used to live in. Maybe he'll go mow that because it's 6 feet tall.
Which one, Bud?
The
one on
greenhouse.
South Main.
314 South.
The one that the Yorks.
Oh,
Briar
The one I
lived
had
in.
sent a notice about.
Huh?
The one I asked her to send a notice about.
They didn't know it.
No,
No.
then now it's time to pay somebody whatever they want and lean it.
Did Samantha,
You want me to call that out?
What
Over there,
outfit?
I went to see him one time, that owns it.
No, I want them to, I want it to cost them money.
yes,
Kyle Tom needs to be taught a lesson.
did Samantha Ford's place get mowed?
No.
What, we haven't followed up on the letter we sent?
I understood that it got mowed, that's what
No.
am I supposed to follow up on it?
No,
No,
you can't follow up on it.
So who needs to do what, Bud?
Well, I know who hands out tickets and stuff like that, and it's the police, and I hate to do that, but I mean, somebody
If
I'm
you
off
send-
on
if you
Friday,
send
so I
them a
do
letter-
what I can on my time off, and
If-
nobody else seems to want to, so I'm not doing it.
What I'm saying is that if you send out a letter, give me an address to go look at, I'll say yay or nay, they cut it. If they didn't cut it, then you guys go through the process of hiring someone to cut it.
Samantha Ford, next to the,
And the Kyle Tom property, they're at 344.
But right, so they told you both of them have not been cut.
oh, and they've got a letter over a month ago.
Okay, then now it's time to go on to the next phase of it. That means you hire someone to go cut it. Then you
I think we're
Fill out
supposed to go on
taxes.
to the next phase like 10 days later.
probably, so you gave enough time.
Probably what the ordinance said.
So we wasted, Anita wasted that money sending it out. It's no fault of hers, but the money to send the certified letter,
I didn't send it.
I thought you did.
Nobody told me to send a certified, they told me to send a courtesy letter, and I did.
So what does the ordinance say about what's the next phase, the certified
Here's the
letter?
thing, we always tried to be nice with the courtesy letters, no more. No courtesy letters, no more. Somebody's late, you fine them, you don't call them and say, your grass needs mowed, you don't call them and say your sewer bill's late. You fine them, you put a lien on it, whatever it takes. That's the only way you're gonna teach these people, because they will take and take and take until there's nothing else for them to take.
Well, and Samantha has been dinged for this at least 4 or 5 times.
She gave me an out of town address to send her certified. That's where we sent the letter. I think we need to send certified going forward.
Oh, I absolutely think
Is that
it
what
needs
the
to be
ordinance says?
That's
certified.
kind of what the ordinance have always said.
All the ordinance and then hire whatever company you want to.
So right now-
So what's our next step? We hire this company to go over there and do the mowing,
No, you
correct?
got to send a certified letter.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that we can't have our street people do it.
We've
or
done
whatever.
that before.
Yeah, that's what we do.
If you, well, I guess you can do that.
I mean, my thing is,
If you
if a mowing crew said, well, we wouldn't do that for less than $150. Well, our street guys do it for $150.
I don't know how that.
Maybe
how
they
that works.
will, maybe they won't. It'd be up to them.
Well, they don't get the money except for the hours they worked. That's,
And that's why if you call a company to come out, they might charge $400 to send the crew out because they gotta go through it and clean it first before they mow it.
Exactly.
Nobody's going to put the lawnmower out
well,
there.
you definitely gotta go through Sam's because they throw everything that's,
Right.
they
so
can right out the door.
It can be $400 or $500 by the time if you call some, what is it, like a landscaping company, is that what cuts grass?
I don't know. Is she still there?
People let it out there
all the time.
What?
What's the
The red mountains are
Other
names.
Something, Maine, what's the other?
Look,
Are we talking about Ford's?
211
211 South Main.
I see them in town still.
Yeah.
Are they the one that owns the property or are they renting?
They own the property.
They own it, well, then-
I don't think they do. Unless
The beacon,
it says 4.
because I checked that before. I sent it.
Yeah, because there's something screwy there. Because Bob and whatchamacallit, Hanson, Samantha was married to their son. And my understanding is they bought it, they own it.
Well, you go to Beacon and Ford owned it.
Yeah, they do.
So should
Yeah,
I
it's
go ahead
right
and-
You got it?
Guys,
I don't-
should I go ahead and have the street guys go?
Can't now until a registered letter needs to go out first,
We need a
because
certified
they don't
letter.
have to pay. Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
We need a certified, I agree.
Well, she must have bought it from Patton whatchamacallit, Hanson, Bob Hanson.
Yeah.
You know, if they had to cut their grass a month ago, they wouldn't have to cut it again still. Cause
Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've had to cut mine. with
But
the
I-
wind.
rain.
I fall back on the part that we sent the letter as a courtesy, but we've done nothing.
Well, who is supposed to do something? The street department go out and check it, or them who?
I don't know who's supposed to check it.
See what the ordinance says. I mean, an ordinance is, that's why you got an ordinance. See what it says.
Exactly.
I don't know. I know that I've, went around before and got addresses
Oh,
of weeds that were high, then they would send out a courtesy letter, and then that usually took care of it. I mean, that was the end of it, so I don't,
Well,
yeah, this is the first time I've heard send a letter and then they don't even
that's
respond.
just, here's small town politics. You know, you have to write an ordinance that says you do this, this, and this, but then at the same time, it's like, well, I know they're struggling, or, this, that, or the other, let's give them a courtesy letter, bless her heart, she worries about people. You can't do that.
no, you cannot.
You can't worry about them. If they make it, fine. If they don't, they can lose the work. I know that sounds awful. That's.
You just spend a lot of energy dealing with.
Like Winnie Nearich used to say, I love you, baby, no bullshit. But business is business.
Well, I'm just aggravated because they get away with it and continue to get away with it.
I'm on my brand.
That's why you hire a company to do it. It hurts.
Here's the thing though, when the company does it, we gotta pay the company.
And then it goes on their tax lien.
Right. But how long, on the tax lien, that means that if somebody comes and say, okay, well, they got a year to pay that back. We got a year to hold your money that you have paid somebody to do that.
But you accomplish two things. You got to cut down and you're going to get money back for it. In the end, it's all going to be net
You're gonna-
zero.
You're gonna get what you paid, you're not gonna get any other money that you had, any ancillary type money that you had to go find somebody that, you know?
Plus that money could have been sitting in your account, bringing interest on the rest of your money.
We never have to worry.
But that-
Yeah, What you got there, Nita? Well, I got the ordinance book right here. Yeah.
I haven't found it yet. What's number?
423, no, 92.
Chapter 92, ordinance 4243. And a copy of the ordinance went out with the ordinance.
Go ahead.
Says upon the.
9231.
92.33 says upon failure of the property owner to pay the certified statement issued.
Yeah.
That tells you right there, it's gonna be a certified letter, within 30 days. As set forth in the subchapter, the clerk treasurer shall file a certified copy of the statement of actual costs for the cutting and removal of the vegetation together with the $50 administrative fee as referenced above. There is a $50 fee. The fee being incurred by the town in the certification process with the office of the county auditor for placement of the amount due upon the tax duplicate of the property owner for the collection as delinquent taxes are collected and dispersed to the general fund of the town. For the first or second violation, 9230 through 34, resulting in the town's removal of weeds, grass, and detrimental plants or other rank or noxious vegetation from the property's owner, property or town, shall fine the property owner in the amount of $25.
But can we come to the part where we can send them in there?
You had 30.
92.32. Notification in writing of property in violation of this chapter will be given to the clerk treasurer or designated employee by any town employee or private citizen. The clerk treasurer will cause a view of the property to be made by a designated employee. Upon verification of the offense, the clerk treasurer or designated employee will inform the clerk treasurer of the property in violation. Upon receipt of the notice, the clerk treasurer of the town shall issue a 5-day notice of violation in writing to a property owner in violation of this chapter. The issuance of one notice of violation to a property owner in violation of this chapter in a calendar year shall serve as notice for that property for the full calendar year. So what that's saying, you write them up once, that write-up's good for all year. That means they gotta keep it done every.
Yeah, Ron was just telling me that they call that a continuous clause. Once they're in violation, you don't gotta keep sending them letters.
Nope.
You just keep sending companies out there to do it.
Says, the notice of violation shall be served by certified mail, return receipt requested, or equivalent service permitted under Indiana Code 1-1-7-1 to the property's owner address as shown on the records of the Wayne County Auditor's Office if the property is owned by a single owner or at least one of the owners of the property, if the property is shown to be owned by multiple owners. The notice of violation shall demand the abatement of the nuisance and removal of the weeds, grass, or other rank or noxious vegetation as specified in the notice of violation by the property owner within 5 days from the date of mailing the notice of violation. Clerk treasurer designated employee will determine after the expiration of the aforementioned 5-day if there has been compliance with the notice of the violation to abate the nuisance. So it keeps going back to the clerk treasurer or a designated employee, which is going to have to be the designated employee, if you will determine after the expiration of that aforementioned 5-day notice if there has been compliance with the notice. If not, then that's when you hang them, I guess.
So it's just 5 days.
Yeah, if the property owner so served does not abate the nuisance and fails to remove specified weeds, grass, or other rank or noxious vegetation on their property within the aforementioned 5 days, the town shall have the right to enter upon the real property for the sole purpose of cutting and removing the weeds, grass, or other rank or noxious vegetation specified in the notice of violation. Clerk treasurer or designated employee shall cause the cutting and removal of such to be done and forward information to the clerk treasurer of the town for preparation of a certified statement of the costs incurred for such cutting and removal by the town, either using its own employees or an independent contractor. Costs incurred by the town for reviewing and abating violations, as well as providing notifications concerning violations, such that all labor and material costs incurred, including wages, salaries, fringe benefits, office products, machinery, gasoline, oil, and any and all other related expenses are incorporated therein shall be set as follows. I do a pretty good job reading.
You passed 5th grade.
Barely.
You tell I went to school, Richmond. $150 for all costs associated with the removal of the violation for any parcel of real property less than 5,000 square feet in size. $50 for all costs associated with the removal of the violation for each additional 2,500 square feet of property in excess of the first 5,000 square feet, and $50 administrative fee for all costs associated with the review of the violation and notification to the property owner of the violation, creation and issuance of bills concerning the violation, and any and all other administrative expense associated therewith.
So we're looking at least $200.
If you have the town to, how do you guys do it on Centerville? How do you guys do it over there?
We sent a letter, we gave them 10 days, and the building commissioner was the one that checked ours out. If they didn't do it, we hired a company to come in and charge them $400 or $500 and,
What they say, leave the property.
mhm.
And the good news is that if they have to keep coming out,
Park money.
there you
It's a park place.
Well, we definitely need to go forward with this.
I agree.
How soon can we get those letters?
They want to sign tomorrow and send them out tomorrow.
Sure, I don't have nothing else to do on my day off.
Or you come up and sign it, he comes up and signs it.
Well, I got a right to. Probably the only one. I'll sign them tomorrow, get them ready.
Post office closes at noon.
Yeah.
When are they gonna start, are they gonna start locking that up?
they have been, they were already locked
2
it up.
o'clock?
At 2 o'clock.
Well, it'll, the time will vary
Right,
because it
when he
depends
gets
on
back.
when the rural carrier comes in.
2, 3, 4 o'clock. Monday's usually later because he's got more mail to deliver.
He left at 1:30 today.
I
He's
just-
over there.
I guess there's gotta be a better way for people that work days,
Have to get somebody
Need
to
to get
pick
their
their mail
mail.
up.
you know? If they, my thing is, if I work days and had to get my mail, and I missed a paying a light bill or sewer bill
Sewer
or
bill.
something because I didn't get it and got a late fee, I'd be pissed. I don't know that the guy at Hagerstown there's gotta be somebody that he works for. I
The
don't
guy-
know that he can make that. He's the one who made the decision.
Well, he works for the United States Post Office.
Well, then everybody's got a job in the United States is his,
He works for the United States Post Office, so I would think the Postmaster General would be his boss.
Sure there's somebody out in Indianapolis that's his boss.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So he's just a local guy around here.
Did you ever get any answer on that call?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna talk about it in a public meeting.
Okay.
I'll talk about it when the meeting's over.
Post office in Richmond stays open all night. Go in.
The doors are open, yeah.
Well, this used
They
to
have
also.
police though.
Because I've been there.
They got 24-hour police in big towns. We're small, we're Mayberry, remember?
That's right, we're Mayberry.
What do you say, Andy? Or you're Barney, I think.
You're Otis.
That's right. Otis don't want to have any sense.
That's right.
So anyway, we're gonna
Right.
send the certified
You're the only one
letters
there, you
out.
don't know it.
Tomorrow.
That's why he drank. He was the only one there. None of them other people.
And at this point, we're looking at the 2 properties only, is that correct? For the certified?
Wasn't the yellow house over there on the list too, off of Green Street?
Oh,
One that's owned by somebody, but somebody else says that she owns it and he rents it.
We said that 314 South Main, 211 South Main, that's the only, and 324 South Main, it was Brandy and Jeremy, but theirs just moved.
Yeah.
So that's the only 3,
okay, we need one on North Green.
which address?
What is that address?
I haven't been on those things, so I don't know what to do with property.
Right across the street from Donnie Clark, where my mother used to live.
That
One second.
yellow house, you know what I'm talking about.
1 second.
If you get ready to pull it up, it's no address of it.
And it's owned by the guy.
Michael Hallman.
Yes, yes.
It is 114 North Green Street.
Now, I don't know, I know at one time it was brought up that it needed mowed. I don't know if it's been mowed.
That needs to be
So
looked
that's,
at.
I guess what needs to happen
Is that like behind you guys?
It's down Green Street, but on the other side of the road. After Hart Street.
You know what you can do, buddy? Do this. I'm coming up here Saturday for the post office Saturday. Give me a list of properties you want me to drive by and I'll verify what's going on with them. And then Monday you can get the letters together and then send them out.
Yeah.
That way we're in no rush. We're not trying to get crazy with this thing.
Or you could drive by all the properties.
That's what he says.
No, I mean all of them.
Well, we know
All
the
of
2
them.
already.
I'm not being the weed police, so I don't really care about that.
We know the 2. we know the two already need it, and Buddy agreed to sign the certified letters tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we might as well go ahead and do it.
And I did come by 324 South Main, and yeah, in the driveway, they're a good 5 foot tall.
And who owns that?
Kyle Tom.
314.
That's just something
Yes.
else. A group of realtors, they can do is they can go in and buy this stuff.
Cause they
It's
might
kind of like insider trading.
Yeah, cause they got information, what's coming.
Exactly.
They keep it artificially low during the bidding process and they get it.
They bought
Yeah, I
that
know.
property for what, 65,000?
Yeah.
And it's
But
probably
they're double that.
at least put $10,000 worth of something.
Rent it
Clean
and
up.
sell it.
Yeah, well, let the grass grow.
They had two different.
That should be illegal.
And it was returning back to me. I went over there. And he said, oh, well, I'll talk to him. I said, I'm gonna sit down over here in this little office and wait for somebody to talk to, ma'am. I sat down and I waited until somebody came and talked to me. And then he says, well, young man come out, he said, well, can you take those late fees off? I said, no, sir, I cannot. I said,
They won't, they can't.
and so he went back and he told him, he says, well, we'll take care of it. So we did get a check. They are paying the sewer. I don't even think they intended to do that to get those. But I went over there on my day off. That was aggravating.
Okay, you guys got anything else?
Yes, sir, I do.
Please do, please, because you are citizens. Now, you're not residents, but you're citizens. We'll listen to you. What do you got?
Speeding down North Main Street. So there's a few people, they still don't stop at that dang stop sign at Mineral Springs, that weird 3-way stop or 4-way stop, whatever it is. They still don't stop there at Mineral Springs. But we're adding more vehicles to the list that's going at least 40. There's this one chick, she got blonde hair, she plays real loud music, black Kia, dark windows. She tends to go down through there at like 50.
What's her license number?
I don't know, I didn't
That's the
get it.
key. I've always told,
I
I've
know, I didn't
always
get
told
it.
everybody, get the license number.
He'll go after.
He'll go after.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it. I was more concerned about making sure,
Somebody will get killed.
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
which would be our
Understand.
granddaughter and then also our dog. That was trying to follow Gavin across the street.
Well, now, you know, when your dog's outside, it's supposed to be on a leash anyway.
I do know that.
I'm just saying, you don't.
Has to be on leash, has to be under
Breaks my
control.
heart, but at the same time,
Yeah.
keep.
Yeah, she was trying to follow Gavin across the street.
That would be a good place for a nice speed hump.
I'm
It
down,
would.
I'm down
I'm
with
just saying.
speed bumps.
We discussed that last month. We don't have any money to do it.
I'm down with speed bumps or just more patrolling.
You can do more patrolling, but it don't matter because they're still gonna do it when the cops ain't there. Yeah, I mean, you can do more patrolling. We are. We got 2 more guys started.
I will gladly get yelled at by mom and let you park in her little gravel garage area to clock people going down there.
Give us a time then. Give me a time frame.
Do you have any idea? Is it a regular time daily?
It's usually between like 2, because Ari's there and it's after school. So, like, yeah, so it's like 2:30 to maybe 6.
It's the same on South too.
Yeah,
They speed
I've
through
also-
there.
I've also got complaints of speeding on Water Street, right there, by the stop sign.
Oh, yeah. They blow through that. They don't bother to stop.
That weird stop sign that where Jerry Ridge used to live.
Yeah, the one for a
It's
low.
actually, I can't think of the name right now, but there's the yellow house right there.
Reagan?
McLean,
Reagan?
McLean.
Not on the corner, but right there on Washington as it comes into town.
What, oh, Washington comes into
Angela?
Raider.
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 The yellow
I've
house,
got a star on the,
Angela, right?
on the side of the house.
Is Angela got a star on the
He's
side?
got like a tan F-150.
Are you talking about Washington?
Oh, no.
Oh, I know
that's
who you're talking about.
I can't think of the
He
name.
always has a garage sale going on.
Yeah,
Right next to the Raiders house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and actually I think he was complaining about wanting a speed hump there because of the Raiders.
No, your speed hump's the way to go. They don't stop and rouse their teeth.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
guy
get,
pop his tire.
I'm gonna get them ones that I can throw out when Ari's there playing,
Stop stick.
and then pull them back when she's done playing.
Yeah, we had a guy pop his tire.
If you know she's coming, throw out a whole box of nails. And then go out there and
I
stick
highly
them
doubt
up,
that's
right, so you don't hit them.
I was told I was allowed to by my town board.
Has it slowed them down on South Main?
No.
Not now, they're flying over that. They don't even resist. They have to be airborne, have to be.
There was a guy that came and right after he went over the speed hump, had a flat tire and said he ran over a screwdriver, and I highly doubt that. Yeah, he had a flat tire.
Well, I still think, and I don't know logistically, that the speed hump has shrunk. Because when they were first put in,
We had to shave one of them.
Yeah.
nobody flew over there.
I don't know, you got complaints of people dragging the bottom of a van and getting stuck on there.
But they took them out and put them back in, and the new ones they put back in, they're flying over.
What
I
do
think
they
we
do?
built one.
I don't fly over them, I'm on the drags, I almost come to a complete
Yeah.
stop.
I come to a complete stop almost.
It's a great car, it drags too, if you know.
Oh, it did, it hits
I'm
hard.
talking about the little gray car that I got that you keep walking.
The one that you keep putting miles on?
I haven't driven it forever.
It is a problem. Yes, but if you get that license plate, he doesn't have to see it, he'll go after.
The thing about the speed humps is not the expense, because it's not that expensive.
What, a couple $100, $300?
I think no, that's about- you get a ton of hot mix for $80.
So for $80, you can do buy a couple humps.
It's the signs that.
Even if there was a ton per, you're looking at.
Brenda, do we have the money to put a speed
But
bump,
then you
speed
gotta
hump
pay
in?
guys $13.
How much, Erlen?
Cheap.
He's saying 200 to 300.
And what we need, two?
Well, yeah, but the signs are expensive.
You're
I
probably
thought-
talking about 7 or 8.
I thought that.
Time you get done with,
No, it ain't $1,000.
time you get done with the breakaway.
I tell you what I'll do. 'Cause if you guys buy the asphalt, I'll buy the 2 signs. There you go. So there ain't no excuse why we can't do it.
Rick, you've bought enough.
I will buy the signs, because the sign ain't that expensive.
Between the
For a
camera
speed
here and that refrigerator, you've done enough.
Okay, I don't mind. It's just money.
Well, the question about the breakaway posts and all that, I've talked to the county, don't use any breakaway posts.
No, they
for
do not.
anything.
No, they do not. The state highway doesn't either. If you see their
I
signs,
brought this up at the last meeting, they don't use the breakaway post, so somehow it's got into somebody's mind that that's what you have to do to do it. And maybe that is what you have to do it right, but does that mean the county and other cities aren't doing it right, and we're the only ones that are?
Breakaway, oh, you're talking about the stop signs.
well, yeah, for stop signs, yes. But for warning signs and things like that, like what do you call it? Speed humps or speed bumps or whatever term you
We
use.
can't put speed bumps.
I think those breakaways are only if the speed limit's above a certain.
Yeah, probably for towns, it's probably not.
Let me back up too.
I can-
Thanks for bringing it up, Ron. We've discussed this several times over the years that I've been here about dropping the speed limit sign to 15 in residential
That
areas.
was
Now,
gonna
you
be my
keep
next thing.
shaking your
Yes, you
head
can.
no,
I've
but
got the
there's,
state ordinance that says you
you got
can.
the tape, go ahead.
Of course, you know I come prepared.
Okay, you got.
So there's a state ordinance, and the state ordinance says that inside a township, the town council can lower the speed limit to 15, but it cannot be lowered
We're not
below
the township.
the town council.
She's on the right road, but she's gonna get to the butt part here in a minute.
Yeah, go ahead and keep reading it.
No, there's
Come
no
on,
but
bud.
part. There's no but part.
Okay,
It says that the town
921.52
council, it says the town council has to determine,
through the engineering study.
Study,
yep,
keep on going.
So how much does that cost?
That's about
There
$10,000.
you go.
the local authority may decrease the limit on the
Fine.
street to
Fine.
not less than 15 miles per hour if the following conditions exist. It doesn't say anything about an engineering study.
You just
The
read it.
engineer, no, I didn't. If you listen to what I just read, a local authority may decrease a limit on the street to not less than 15 miles per hour if the following conditions exist. The street is located within a park or playground established under blah, blah, blah. The board establishes under IC 3610-3, the board established under IC 3610-4, or park authority established at the request of the local authority to decrease the speed limit.
That's for a park.
No, it's not. And what you're talking about is for a highway or a state-owned road. It's not for town roads.
I'm telling you, 20 miles an hour. We'll pull it up and show it to you.
I'm looking at that
We're
right
on
here. It's
over
up here
now.
and it talks about the highway.
And I thought you said we could only move it 5 miles per hour one way or the other.
That's not true either, because in Richmond and in Cambridge and every other town surrounding us, they have 10 and 15 mile an hour street
No,
signs.
no,
On the road, on the road?
Yes,
No, show me a road in Kansas
Yes.
City that says 10 miles an hour.
I will.
I meant the established, what it is right now. I thought we could only lower it 5 up or 5 down.
No, it says that you can lower it down to 15 because it's further down. It says you can lower it down to 15, but you have to announce that you lowered it. You have to post that you lowered it.
If it's 30 right now, we can lower it to 15 is
Well,
what you.
you can't do 30 because that's 38. That's not us. The side roads can do 15,
But what are they right now?
25.
And we
Which is
can go down to
ridiculous.
15.
Yes. The side roads are at 25, which are absolutely ridiculous. That is way too fast.
I'm thinking of that.
He'll find it.
What's?
But- Wasn't that also true that you could only go 5
I don't know about that part.
one way or the
The only
other?
statute I know of is that a town cannot lower than 20 miles an hour.
No, that's the highway. The town cannot lower a highway or extension of the highway to lower than 20 miles an hour.
Do you know what a highway means?
Hi.
Do
highway
you
is
know
not-
what town road means?
I'm telling you,
Okay. Got something to say, let's see what you have to say.
I'm gonna get all of them together.
Yeah.
Cause there's several laws that all cover that.
Yeah, those other ICs, what were they referring to? Did you read?
Those were park ICs.
right, a park IC code. A park,
But it doesn't,
a park. That's for a park. That's not for roads.
but the fact that the town council can lower the speed limit to 15,
For a
whether there's,
park.
no, it doesn't say it has to be a park. It says that it can be done.
Hurry up, Ron, hurry
Hurry
up.
up, Ron.
It's all in 921.5.
Wasn't the Ball Diamond made a park a few years ago by, didn't Rick go through the process to make it a park?
No, we had a stop sign at different location. I don't know about a park.
Yeah, remember?
Well, a long time ago, it brought up a park because there was a guy that was a pedophile that lived close by, and you found out that was a park, and that way you could run that person out of town.
Yes.
But it's been a lot more than 5 years.
Yeah, it's been like 20 years ago.
There's 2 people in town in that scenario.
Yeah,
So 921.56, speed limits greater or lesser than reasonable alteration by local authority, that'd be all. Engineering and traffic investigations, validity of speed limits, conditions, violations. A, except as provided in subsection E and F, whenever a local authority in the authority's jurisdiction determines that the maximum speed permitted under this chapter is greater or less than reasonable and safe under the conditions found to exist on a highway or part of the highway, the local authority may determine and declare a reasonable and safe maximum limit on the highway. The maximum limit declared under this section may do any of the following: decrease the limit within the urban district, but not to less than 20 miles per hour.
That's it.
So there.
Highway does
highway.
not, highway does not mean highway. That's where you're getting lost. Highway is a road that is traveled upon.
What does it say about
State road,
residential?
Highway,
That's urban.
crossroads, town roads,
Urban.
Urban.
Okay,
Urban.
say for urban.
It's-
20 miles an hour. I knew that 25 years ago because that's
I
how.
know we've talked.
Because we're,
Then
we
how
were
are
taught
these
that.
other towns doing it? How are these other towns
Because they-
lowering their speed limit to
If you
15
pay to have the
In the-
engineering study.
in the residential areas?
If you pay for the engineering study.
Can HOA be involved in that? Can HOA do something?
They were
about
private
that?
roads.
Those are private, yeah, those are private roads.
So,
What's an engineer?
Does that, does that document you read from have the definition of a highway? Because the definition of a highway in the dictionary does not mean these side roads.
A legal is, I'm trying to find the definition section right now, but
It's gonna talk about roadways used to traverse in the state of Indiana.
No, it says a main roadway, especially one connecting major towns or cities.
That's
So
not-
38 is a highway. Main Street is not a highway.
that's
Green
not
Street
what
is
the
not a
Indiana
highway.
Code says what highway means.
Then that's what I just asked him for, and he said it doesn't have a definition.
No, he's fine.
I said I'm
It's not, you don't use Webster's dictionary for that.
I think that poor old Main Street is probably the narrowest street we have. I mean, Green's not that narrow. And there's so many cars on. North
You mean
Main.
Maine is the
There's a whole lot
widest?
more
Maine's the widest.
North Main than there is.
It's not the widest up.
That's because your grandson moved to town.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I mean, if he was very small.
Nine
he's got a
vehicles.
lot of cars on- Yes, I'd say South Main is like.
Yeah, South Main's wider than North.
So Title IX. Definitions. Highway or street.
Your babies are.
913-273. Highway or street means the entire width between the boundary lines of every publicly maintained way when any part of the way is open to the use of the public for purposes of vehicular travel in Indiana. The term includes any alley in a city or town.
So all of them are considered highways.
Exactly.
Drive a car on a public thoroughfare.
It's a highway.
They refer to that in Title IX, which is traffic law, as a highway. It is not Webster's definition of a highway.
Okay,
That's your answer.
So we can lower it to 20. That's
20.
And that's where I said 5. Well, that's one way.
Or we can ask the other towns how they did it.
25.
Because Richmond has it.
25. It'd be 25.
Whatever.
what would be
Because urban-
25?
You can lower it to 25.
No. We're talking about Main Street. We're not talking about 38. Main Street already is 25.
You can't regulate 38 anyways.
No, we can't.
Then why do we sit there all the time?
We can still slow traffic down because we can
Because
stay
we
off.
can't set the speed limit on it.
Yeah.
It would tickle me that it could go to 15 in residential area, and it should, but you gotta do what the law says too, but there's gotta be a way to change it.
Engineering study.
Yes, you just,
You mean from 25,
That's where your grant money needs to go, then evidently it's the engineering.
I'll write a grant for an engineering study.
Check into that. That
I
might be a good
We don't
idea.
have any money to match.
It's a grant.
I know, but typically, any grant we've done, we've had to match.
Oh, the ones we've had to do, yeah, they were
Yeah.
matching grant.
I'll see if I can find one that's not.
It would be awesome if you could. It would be, but we had that Ochre guy.
You guys can challenge me on a lot of things, but you're not gonna challenge me on criminal or traffic law. I've been doing it for too long.
One guy
Don't
came
look
in
at me,
and
say
said.
that.
I
I wouldn't challenge you anyway.
the 25 part,
So what's gonna have to happen is a kid's gonna have to get killed because the speed limit's too damn high.
Well, I mean, how long has the speed limit been where it is right now, Danielle? When you were growing up as a kid, what was the speed limit from your house then?
But I can guarantee you that people were not going that fast down that road. Because we used to play ball in the road. We used to play baseball in the middle of the road.
You can't
We used
play-
to ride in the back of pickup trucks too. We don't do that anymore. Times have changed.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't have any problems on our street because people respect elderly people. You guys don't move to the south end, and then you run into the bitch about. But don't get on Main. Get on
Let's
Washington.
go back to the speed humps.
Yeah, I want to get speed hump done.
Well,
And Brenda,
Yeah. I'm listening.
can we afford them?
well, sure we
If
can.
we're not gonna spend more than $1,000, well, I mean, we're almost to the end of the year. pretty soon too.
And I could have swore, and I don't know, I didn't notice it in the minutes, but that we'd even talked at one of our last couple meetings about going ahead and ordering the signs, speed bump signs. Well, how many times has it got to be said?
And how much do we think the signs cost?
Hey, buddy,
Doesn't matter.
buddy, just look at me and tell me to order them. I'll order them before I leave tonight. You know what?
Yeah, but it has to be kind of done.
Only
You
get
did
water.
down on South Main, you said it's still speed.
Hey,
So what do we do?
we'll
Raise
take,
the
then you
money.
know what? We'll take the signs down there on the south side, put them on the north side.
You don't read
We'll
on the
take-
south side anyway.
We'll take them humps too then. We'll put them on the north side.
I do agree, North Main's kind of scary. It's tight.
Well, all the
And-
vehicles, yeah.
Yeah, and people do have a tendency to blow through all that.
They go by the post office too.
But but it needs to be on Main Street where the stop sign is, going north, right there. Don't put it way over there, because that gives them time to speed. Put it right there by that last house. You want that speed hump as far south as you can get.
Just north of 38.
No, you wanna go to the next stop sign. You want to come
Talking
back
about
over there.
Carriage Street, Carriage and Mineral Springs.
Yeah, you wanna put it
Oh.
on Main Street, so that way.
Well, what
wherever
about
the-
when they turn? Because that Kia that turns, she's going 50 by the time she reaches Rick Shepherd's house.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to get, I have to
They're
get
going
radar
every
on.
bit of 50 down Main
Right.
Street with
Now,
the
I've
speed
seen-
up.
I've seen the one truck speed by Scott's house, the white, because he
White
bounced.
flatbed.
Yeah, he
That's
bounces.
been a long time ago. Did he ever?
Frank Kelly.
No, Frank Kelly, I have not even seen him driving.
He's
yet.
probably damaged his truck.
There he switched over to Washington.
But they're saying they
They're
still
saying-
speed on South Main.
Oh my God.
So that's not the answer. What is the answer?
All you can do is reduce it the best you can, and that's the only way to reduce it.
We
You
can't
know,
afford we can't afford to pay for paid patrol.
Just
Well, we
to, just to
have
stay there
to-
24, I mean,
No, wait,
Yeah, but
Maybe
Stop
that's the
right there.
difference.
What do you mean we can't afford to pay for what? We got 5 reserve officers. If we can't,
Yeah,
we
but
got
they-
too damn many.
they only got so many hours though.
Minimum, those are minimum hours, Scott, that they can work 100 hours a month.
Maybe
They
that's
have
the
to work
difference.
20 hours.
Is when I was a kid, the cop was in town
Uh-huh.
all of the time.
Yep.
He lived here.
Yep.
24/7.
Exactly.
Donnie Clark.
Donnie Clark, Ronnie Farmer, they lived here.
I guarantee you, if you go find minutes from back then days, you're gonna find the same problem occurring back then, same problem 100 years ago, horses going too fast and down. That's the same problem in every town. It's not nothing new. It's
Then we
nothing-
should have a solution. If it's the same problem for 100 years, there should have been a solution found by now.
Because they don't want to spend the money for it.
Well, we can't. Very
Exactly.
well go below 20
Exactly.
miles an hour. You just heard the regulation.
Even if we were to lower the speed
That
limit
wouldn't change
to
it.
5, people are still gonna go 50.
Yes.
And so here's the thing. Now think about it. Be realistic here. Can you have 2 or 3 cops on duty 24 hours a day? No, you cannot. You cannot ask somebody that is volunteering their time, 20 hours a month, to help us take care of this town. You can't say you have to work these hours on this day. You can't do that.
Now, Chris
We
and
got one
Jeff,
paid guy here, and that's him. And this is a part-time gig for him. He has got a full-time employment and 50 hours a week somewhere else. He can't be here 24/7.
yeah, that makes it $12 an hour.
Yeah.
You better triple that.
Careful, don't tell
quadruple
people
it.
that they'll want your job.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be 24/7. I think if they were to show an increased presence and hold people accountable,
Son,
For a
these boys
few
write
weeks.
these tickets like there ain't nobody's business.
but they write them on 38. They are not writing them on the side
Yes, for that.
streets.
Yes, for that.
Side streets, because when they're out driving on the side streets, no one's speeding. So what do you want them to do? You want them to fabricate documents to stop, to get people to stop?
You won't have to fabricate them.
Not with that computer on it.
I'm just saying is that
You're not fabricating anything because it's really happening. But I think if you were to increase presence on the side streets for even a couple of weeks, it would probably slow people down. for
We
a
are
while.
working that as of the
I'm
last.
gonna tell you
meeting.
something. Just like I've been here since
Discuss that.
6 o'clock this morning, I've been here. I was out patrolling this morning, And those boys were out patrolling in the afternoons, and they were not just on 38. They were all over, just like I was all over in the side streets seeing what was going on. So the guys are going to be coming out more and more, but when that don't solve the problem, then you're going to have to come up with a different
License plate?
Yeah, how about the one she was telling you about? That drives a Kia with 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
All right,
speeds.
so I'm gonna get out there and get my radar see, and I'm gonna see what speed really is, because people exaggerate how fast they're really going. Just like this for that train's doing 80 miles an hour. Go put a radar on it, it's doing 43. So
I
I
did
don't.
exaggerate at 50. She was speeding.
She probably was, but what I'm saying though, I don't guess when it comes. I want a radar lock to see what they're doing.
So then by what Kathy said, if I get the license plate number, you're not gonna do anything because you didn't have a radar gun on it.
No, I'm gonna stop her and talk to her and say, hey,
Oh,
we're
no,
getting
you'll talk to
complaints.
her.
What are you doing?
We've already
Just like I
done that
done the guy on
several
the south
times.
side. We going by Scott's house. I
He's,
stopped him.
Rick has already talked to several people about speeding, and it
Yeah.
works for a little bit, but as soon as it starts up again.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's a permanent solution, but there.
If it's the same people doing the same, then those people can be drove out. But
Yeah, it's all typical small town. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. We are not the Lone Ranger
all I
here.
can say is that when we come out, you come out and ride with us, and then you'll see firsthand what we're seeing.
You got an invite?
We've always had that policy. Anyone who wants to ride can ride. They
You
can see.
sign a waiver and you
I'm making sure
ride.
They know that. Right, they know that. I don't want to ride with you.
He never does ride with me.
They have authorized waivers. Cause they'll ring them.
Because you say people who are speeding through town,
Most of them don't even live in town.
no, they're coming through.
That's
Where
right.
is this Kia you're talking about? She live in town?
No, I want to say, I don't know whose house she's going to down on Mineral Springs, North Mineral Springs, but she's going down Main Street out to Mineral Springs. She'll go down and she'll be down there for an hour or so, and then she comes back.
How far up?
That could be Smoky Row or anything.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
Yeah. She's going somewhere out on Mineral Springs.
And I know it's hard to get a license number, but I'll
No,
guarantee you.
if it's a black
you
Kia,
get a
there ain't
license
very
number.
many black Kias that come through. Well, a woman driving a black Kia.
Tinted windows, woman, blonde hair, blondish brown, dirty blonde.
If we're working, how can you tell her?
Because she came through with her windows down on them warm days, bumping her music. Not the kind you would like.
So where do you first see?
There's not very many
No.
houses out there.
I don't like rappers.
Do what? No.
I mean, honestly, I would ask Doug if he knew.
I was getting ready to say, yeah, Doug lives out there.
Oh, be Doug's wife.
Yeah,
No.
I think they might have.
you know, most people who
I
have.
thought theirs was red.
Eventually.
Yeah, hers is red. It's not black.
She's got that kind of hair though.
Well, Smoky
Yeah.
Road, I mean,
Not very many out there either.
you got a black Kia. You don't got blonde hair either, do you?
But it's pretty consistent with between 2 and 5 on a regular basis, somewhere around that time.
They're everywhere.
Did you say drug dealers?
Yeah.
She said, are there any drug dealers out
Out
there?
there.
Probably.
You mean out here in the sitting down, you mean?
No, on Mineral Springs Road, that she goes consistently from 2 to 5 or
She
whatever.
could be seeing a boyfriend have, who knows?
Well, and doesn't that become another road across Smoky Row?
No, it's still Mineral Springs for a while.
Okay, but I mean, there's a bunch of little houses.
When it's 90 degrees less,
Oh,
that's when it
Jerry
becomes
Stafford
a.
and them.
No. No, she had already got down in front of where she lived at and probably peeked through her window and
Knocks on her door.
Open up those.
Okay, so,
I guess the best thing we can do at this point until, if you see it and there's no police presence, get a plate number. And I know that's hard to do. I tried that. Car comes by like,
Or if you know she's coming
By the time
down the
the camera
road,
comes
get
up,
you a
they're
great
already
big
gone.
sawhorse and set it out there so she has to stop.
The apps just don't work past that.
well, that will stop them down. You throw a large object in front of their vehicle, they'll stop.
Mom gets mad when I do that.
Yeah.
I typically throw a rubber ball, but Mom gets mad.
I don't care. Put a sawhorse out there.
Darren gets in the middle of the road and.
I
gets
stopped
cops
a
called,
semi
so
by.
That's what I did the
Sawhorse
last time
stopped
she
in
was
the middle of the road.
Can I
Darren actually got the cops.
Yes.
What it
Sure
would
did.
cost to be able to put it down 15
And the
miles
police
an
came
hour
to talk to me.
residential area.
Can't do a street like that.
14, 15.
Well, I told you, can't do a street.
No,
You know, my thing is, I don't like
Ron
hearing
just
you
read that
can't.
if you do an
There's no such
engineering
word as you
study.
can't. You can, you just might cost you a fortune, or you might have to do something you don't want to do, but the can't just shouldn't be in your vocabulary. I mean,
Because I know
you
that you
can,
guys can't afford a road study to have that done.
and it costs $10,000, you're sure of that? That's what I'm asking. I'll have somebody else.
I'm looking right
Don't
now.
worry about it. Oh, not her. I don't want her to research.
Lowering the speed limit ain't gonna get you anything, so you can, I'm not even sure why it's even up for
Didn't
debate.
hear you, Brenda.
Just lowering it doesn't do anything.
Most of the time, we have any grant that's been presented to us, even the Ochre grant that wasn't gonna cost us anything, isn't it 30%? Typically, we have.
Usually 25,
So it'd be cheaper to put speed bumps in.
Humps.
Now,
How many of those can we afford?
but here's a dumb question for me, because I haven't paid attention to how it works.
As many.
Do you get the hot stuff and make it yourself, or are we,
Yeah.
No, we're making them ourselves.
okay, so are we gonna be doing more street repair, more pothole repair?
I think they're done, aren't they?
No.
I don't know that
They're
they're
not
done. They're done with what they were doing because it started hardening up, but
Yeah.
that's fixable too.
So anyway,
Heat it back up
I mean,
again.
I don't know why we couldn't,
Do a couple
I'm
of
not
them.
gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna have to pay for it until October or November at this point. I
Like
don't
I said, we gotta get the signs first.
Yeah.
know why we couldn't do a couple of, can we say under $1,000?
I don't, what do the signs cost, Rick?
I told you, I'll buy the sign. You guys take care of everything else. I'll buy the signs.
I just don't think we should allow that to be done.
Now we probably need to buy the signs.
I just don't think,
And you know what, if we need to buy them, we need to buy them.
Exactly.
So,
Matter of fact, buy more than two. That way, on your next thing that comes up, you already have the signs.
They may be cheaper per sign.
NDOT says that a study can cost around $400 for a few hours of data or up to $1,000 for 12 hours of data. And what they depends on is the size of the area, the number of intersections, and how many of the like rope things that you want to go across the road.
Road.
the things on the
Car
bottom
count-
of the
car
garbage.
counters.
Thank you.
Oh,
How many of those you want?
Is that only to control 38 though, or will that, can we use that on our side streets?
That's
We're
what
talking for our
about.
side streets.
We're talking
If, but I'm saying NDOT will do our side streets?
No, they're saying that's the cost.
Okay.
per road.
Yeah.
And how many roads we got? You got Green, and crossing Green, you got Plum, you got,
Why couldn't the engineering study be done on one road and then applied to the whole town side streets?
That's how the thing works.
each street.
Yeah.
I don't know that we truthfully need them on side streets though. You're talking about Plum and,
Washington.
I mean, I think the problem
I
is
know,
mostly Mineral Springs, north and south, isn't it? Maybe.
That's right. He's a worthless nut, aren't you?
That one.
Buckeye? No, I meant a Buckeye.
Hardly.
How many years were you in the,
I've had a lot of them.
13 and a half.
And you? My dad was 20.
I was 17 years, 3 months, and 20 days.
What about the?
Dang, I don't know. Yeah.
He was Air Force.
He was a weapons guy.
Dad was a pilot.
Yeah.
You're not buying them, Rick. You better not.
I wouldn't waste your time on speed limits. That doesn't do you anything. You're not gonna gain anything.
Okay.
Put the speed humps in, that's your best bang for your buck, but you guys do what you want.
My thing is, you just had people that live on one, we got speed humps, and it hasn't affected anything.
Well,
That's
they know
another
it's slow,
thing.
so it slowed people down. It slowed a lot of people down.
It slowed everybody down.
slow me down, but I just.
I know it slows me down, but when I'm driving that police car and I hit it bad,
I know.
it hits me
There's
hard.
still something flying over.
You're always gonna have
Slow a lot
that.
of-
It's not gonna slow everybody down unless you put,
Brenda brought up a good thing, maybe we need that third.
that's fine too. You don't know till you try.
They speed up.
Maybe stop.
Yeah, there's one in the middle, I guess.
You should never
And
fix
it's
the
just a
road.
roller coaster.
It's a mistake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Exactly.
I feel sorry for the snowplow.
Let's snowplow, these shouldn't affect, these were in over the winter time,
Yeah, they wouldn't affect, they wouldn't do anything.
it didn't affect them.
First thing that you put in, was it
Now, if the county comes through with their blade drop for some reason, like they have in the past from time to time, that's, yeah,
Well, they don't do
those
that
deep
very
plows
often,
just
do they?
break them up.
Well, I've begged them to drop their plow at Mineral Springs, and they won't do it. They, this is a thoroughfare for them to go to Mineral Springs north and come down south. I even asked them one time, they had a property here that
Bless you.
we told them we would mow if they would drop their plow when they come through and do Main Street out to Mineral Springs. Oh, no, we can't.
So do we need a motion on this, Bud,
Motion on what?
for the speed humps? To put them in and spend the money?
What?
And are we gonna put,
I've never heard
first
that.
one on Main?
What about one?
I don't think,
Washington
I
Street.
don't think we need one on Washington, do we, Bud?
Oh, you mean down in God's country?
They're gonna, as sure as you say you don't need them somewhere, somebody's gonna say, well, I was just the other day, I seen a car coming down through there and I know that damn thing was running 47 miles an hour. And then you go, well, why ain't there a speed hump there?
Hey, you know what though, but hey, every year, put in a couple more speed humps, it slows them down.
So we
But
need,
usually Water Street, not Water, but Main is a thoroughfare, you know, people cutting through to go wherever, either north or south. And you need, and the one before the track would be helpful. I've seen people going over the track like streets of San Francisco.
Yeah, I think you did that, put the third one down on South Main.
Yeah.
I think that-
Me and one of my brother-in-laws hit that track at 52 one
So
time.
we, South Main though, we probably need to put it between the other two, right?
Right. That's what I would say.
But then the one at the stop sign on North Main, right there at Carriage, coming this way, put it right there.
Can we get two on
I'd
this
say
thing?
you
Oh,
make
yeah,
it
you would want two.
like that.
I mean, he's talking about the first one being
So
right
they're-
there.
So they have to bounce over.
You want one about halfway down. Hit it again.
So,
Make it like a cross. So they have to bounce over.
Well, we have books that tell prices.
But it's out, just out Hard Street?
Hey, we don't, remember, we threw the books away.
There still should be a
There's
book
always
somewhere for street signs over there.
They do their own
No,
Google.
stuff looks like it's gonna be used.
What's that book right there on the top shelf?
there's two over there that he ordered.
Right there, Wayne, what's that one?
Blue book.
Look at, see, look at that, look, buddy, look.
There's not.
Got the one below it, but it's like,
$46 for a sign.
That's right.
Speed hump,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
What about the pole? You gotta have a pole.
Can't do everything for you.
A post.
$38.
We could get a person in a cardboard thing, like a sandwich thing.
Yeah, okay.
down there.
Look at this, Ray.
slow speed hump.
Yep.
It's a slow speed hump with an arrow.
Yeah, so.
Road,
That's only $25.
road destruction.
$25. $25 sign.
We need to.
King, what did I say? Kings?
Hey, Rick,
Well, that's only 12 bucks. That's not very big though.
This ain't brackets, hardware, and posts.
How much are they? Yeah,
I mean, look at it. I'm just flipping through. I haven't seen the price sheet yet.
Yeah, they probably don't have one. You gotta call them probably and then they
Something
give you a really large number.
It's stapled.
engineer grade reflector, $54 for an 18 by 24. You got
I
the,
think the post.
Do what?
I think the post are more expensive.
Well, if
than
we
the
can
signs.
Get signs ordered that's within our budget.
Signs and posts.
Yeah, signs and posts ordered. Put up brackets or whatever, to put them in. Do we need to make a motion on it? I make a motion, we go forward, get signs ordered, posts ordered.
I think you're duplicating the motion that's already been made. It just didn't get carried through. I'll second that motion though. Motion's been made, proper seconded to go ahead and order at least 2
No.
or 4
Or,
4 speed hump signs with posts. Now, my question is, you're gonna get questioned on this. What about the breakaway?
we decided they didn't have to have them.
I think what the breakaway is actually I don't think you can put a metal sign post in a sidewalk. It just won't drive down through that cement for some damn reason. I'm not sure
Don't
why.
they?
They're probably just anchoring it.
Yeah, but they have a bracket that,
It just sticks in and tightens up.
right,
I think
that's your breakaway point right there.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
They're just saying that you can't use a solid pole. All them ones you see right there, if a car hits them, it breaks them.
Yeah, that's probably what he needs on the breakaways. You got
Yeah.
a post above the ground, a bracket. I
Right.
think that's what he,
You know, back
So
in
that's
those
all we
days,
need
it
to do
was
is
just a
make sure
solid
we
pole.
order.
Okay, well, the motion is 4 signs with
Post and bracket.
hardware needed to install it.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say the same. Motion carried. Now, my question is, who's in order?
That was not-
You're in order. You're the street, it's your job.
Can we order this stuff from Amazon? Say Amazon's got this stuff? Cause we have an account at Amazon now, tax free.
Do they have it?
They do.
They
Really?
probably do, honestly, but is
If
it,
they
is it
got
what
it,
we're allowed to use?
huh?
Is it, they probably do have it, is it what we're allowed to use?
Exactly.
I mean,
Are they selling ones that people buy to hang in their bedroom, or they selling ones to put out on the street?
But it's gonna be DOT.
Is it legal?
Mhm.
do we make him mad?
He had one.
I don't believe. it.
What? They got them?
If you could hear.
Amazon's
what
got,
he
yeah,
said.
22.
Oh, I can't.
State approved?
Do we have to pay shipping on a business account?
Probably not on this, cause it's not gonna be a large package.
It depends on,
I can get it by tomorrow if I order it right now. $9, 18 by 12. Cautious speed up ahead.
Cautious.
caution, speed bumps. It has to
Caution.
say speed hump.
Yeah,
That's what we want, pumps.
Humps. Them lovely lady lumps.
here it is. Speed hump right there.
She's a girl.
Speed hump. Free delivery by getting Tuesday. Speed hump right there.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
What about the post?
So we need 4 of those, right?
Now, what
If
is
you
those
scroll down, it
signs
should
say
have-
on a speed bump?
Yeah,
Or
get
is
it
that
together.
it? Or
I don't know.
Say it again.
The ones down on South Main, what do they say? Do they say speed bumps ahead or speed bump?
I'm saying speed bump now.
What does it
I think it
say?
says speed humps.
I think it does say slow. I think there's more to it than that.
We don't have to
Hey, what about
have the
this?
slow. We don't have to have the slow, I wouldn't think, just speed humps enough.
I don't
People can't read anyway, so.
There you go.
All we gotta do is have a sign.
They're going too fast to see it.
You thought this was gonna be a quick meeting, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm off
Now,
tomorrow.
wait a minute.
No, I just gotta come back down here.
He's gonna go
Did you
get a
see that?
haircut or braid.
Mother-in-law crossing, speed up.
They said we ordered from.
If you're gonna
Might as well order from him.
No. She gets-
I thought that was like an official thing to order from. That's not.
Clean ink. Did you see that?
What did I miss? I love it.
I don't think it matters then if we order from Amazon. If they're selling those kind of
Well,
signs,
how
what
do
the
you-
hell?
what's that?
It says mother ahead.
No,
Mother-in-law ahead, speed up.
Go through their signs like, wait a minute.
You're really confusing them, baffled out a little bit.
You have to stop to read it.
Did they have the posts?
Yeah, you,
It's past our bedtime, isn't it?
yeah.
No, I don't go to bed till 1.
So you want four of them with 4 posts? Now, are they gonna mount on
The-
concrete?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to have the, like you
Bracket,
said, the
base,
bracket.
the base bracket.
What is it, the base brackets that bolts in, they'll drill in and bolt into the sidewalk and then sign fits in that and lock it down.
And bolts to,
Got one bolt there, hold it in.
Probably three or
right,
four ones.
There should be one bolt so it breaks, something hits it.
it's something, well, it's got like a square tube and it goes in there's, yeah, I think there's just one bolt.
We're both holding bracket down and won't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Mullets are back.
Cause I watched them when they did it.
You want me to order this stuff?
I'll pass.
You want me to order this stuff tomorrow or whatever?
I thought you was gonna order right now, we'd have it Tuesday.
I can order from Amazon, but I mean, Doug is gonna complain about not getting the right stuff and not gonna want to put it up. Because as far as I'm concerned, you put the speed humps in, we got a sign or not.
I think you sign.
Well, legally, who's gonna enforce that? Because we don't have no cops come to this town.
Stop it, buddy.
No, I say come to this town. I was giving you a little bit of credit, and I'm not. Moving on.
You two fight like a married couple.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal. Let me order the sign and then Doug can buy his post. How about that?
What good's the signs without the post?
We gotta have the speed humps
Don't
first
they
anyway.
have, they don't have posts out there anyways? Any posts out
I
there?
don't think so. No.
Well-
They don't order it.
Then let him order the post. I'll get the signs ordered. That way they're here.
Order them. Order the sign. What'd you say they was? $9 a piece?
You can get them that cheap if you
Oh,
want.
no. We want $11.
You can probably get them nice one for probably $25, $30 a piece.
That $9 one fit the bill though, yeah? Just saying,
It all depends on how you.
it followed all the requirements.
I need to also make sure that they're reflective because we bought cheap shit from Amazon. Did we not, Anita?
We can't even use them.
Yes, you
So just
did.
spray it with reflective spray paint.
I still don't understand why you did, but you did, and that's okay.
It was a stupid move.
It's okay, you learn. Don't buy stuff from China.
You order 'em?
No,
Yeah, order 4, but get a quality one, like you said, that are reflective. It's gonna
Right,
get
it's gotta have the reflective tape on it. Exactly. Because it's gotta be DOT approved.
Yeah.
And this is the town's Amazon.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so it'd be, and the good thing about that, Anita, just found out that they don't invoice you until you get the product. So
Okay,
if
we
it
need
takes
to
a
log
week to
that
get,
fixing
you still
our
don't get an
clock.
invoice until it starts.
What do you want to do? Cut everybody
After you-
off? Can't do that.
But they should be supposed to be good.
You're the boss.
Yes.
All right,
Or
I
Saturday.
make a motion, we adjourn. Anybody? Oh,
Hold on before you leave, but we're going to order real quick. The speed hump sign. Means
I'm really good at
Why do I gotta be here?
Oh, no, because that way, hey, she picked this out.
she's
All right.
here for that.
I just want speed humps. I don't care if you have a sign or not.
Oh,
I want people to slow
We have to
down.
have the sign.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I don't
We
go
all-
to jail.
we had them speed humps. We
You know,
didn't
my
have
thing
signs
is
for
you're
them.
supposed
You're supposed to have.
We all want that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
We all want that. We're not out there.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just
One way
saying.
of population control.
Oh,
Any other questions? Okay, good. Rick, it's on you. Please report.
I
yeah.
have nothing else.
Rick, you done? All right. Facilities coordinator. Doug's not here.
You ready?
Oh, you ready? Okay.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Florian and Jeff Lai is reserved. Got a new optics and holster for my sidearm. I think I showed it to you, buddy.
Yeah, I think
Float
it was
dot.
that last year. Oh, no, 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 no.
I brought it up. I don't think I put it in. Assisted HPD with suicidal subject. He ended up being transported to hospital by ambulance. He was fine. Some people just have issues that need to be dealt with. Harbor Freight, I bought some tools with a gift card. I got a nice bag in there with a bunch of screwdrivers and wrenches and stuff, so. Went to Best Buy and bought that nice refrigerator right there. So it's good to go. It's nice and cold. Purchase licenses for the reserves for the in.gov domain. So now we've all got government emails. Had a driving while license suspended prior and 2 DUIs. Had a mental, emotional subject. They're on South Main, since the Greens Fork fire. Smoke they're on 9 East Carriage.
What was that?
I thought they said it was a chair or something over the. I think it was a chair smoldering, I think. I don't know if it was some cigarettes or what, but I don't think it wasn't anything serious. Assisted HPD with the DUI. Yeah, one of our local guys here likes to go to Hagerstown and drink and carry on, and
Be careful.
that's what happened. Since the RPD at Love Truck Stop, there was a call about a man with an axe there at the truck stop. And it turned out to be a man with a stick, and then he was arguing with a foreign guy who was a foreign truck driver. It was just a big.
And I guess my question was, we were the closest unit to help them.
We were the only unit to help them. We got there first. So yeah.
The call just come out. and we went.
Me and Ben went because somebody with an axe at a truck stop was close by, because you're only talking. I don't know what is that. That's probably about a 3-minute drive, 4-minute drive.
The way you got to drive, probably.
Yeah.
Were they requested to respond? My thing is, I don't want our guys listening to the radio saying, "Oh hell, they got a hot one in Cambridge. Let's go help them out." No, that ain't the way that works.
I tell you how it works is that we respond wherever our intervention is going to have an impact. So
if Indianapolis got something going on and they've only got 10 cars, they need 11, you're going to send one of our guys up there?
no, but if we ever hear a guy with an axe 4 minutes away, we're gonna respond. If I heard someone in Cambridge and nobody else has responded, and the cop is getting beat up or shot or hit with a baseball bat, yeah, we're gonna respond. Wherever we respond to is gonna have an impact on officer safety.
We've discussed this time and time again about our area,
Right.
and if we're asked to respond, we will respond, like Hagerstown, Williamsburg, Economy. But now you're saying no. If you hear something that you think in your judgment you need to respond to, you're going to go. I disagree.
And then if my judgment's wrong, then you guys take care of that.
We will.
I mean, wouldn't you agree? If someone in Hagerstown,
I'm sure they're listening to the radio and they hear
Absolutely.
no one respond. Then they say, Greensfork's available.
yeah, hey,
And
we're
the
gonna start that
county will
way.
say,
Yeah.
Greensfork, please respond.
So then what I just said, they have a request to respond.
No, they don't
That's
ask
not
me.
what he was
No,
saying.
not always.
No.
Not always. It would be his judgment.
I do whatever you want.
I'm just saying it would, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm saying that Rick would use his judgment as to what was going to take place, or Ron use
Yeah,
his.
there's calls all the time in Cambridge City. They say, well, boy, they got crazy stuff going on there tonight. But something in Hagerstown's 4 minutes away. Truck stop's 4 minutes away.
It's kind of like who would be responding to help one of us if we were getting tuned up on the side of the road by some.
I can tell you probably nobody.
Well,
You don't know my personal opinion.
Hagerstown's close. They'd probably come, you know. So they would help our guys, I believe. So it's reasonable we would help their guys, you know.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we've had an issue with Love's Truck Stop once before that we pissed and moaned about for 3 or 4 months. So whatever. whatever you guys do, I'll put it on her because she's the commissioner, police commissioner, not. And then she'll handle it. She'll deal with you guys the way she needs to. All right, what, are you done here?
Just about.
Please.
Fifty County with an intoxicated person and a separate verbal domestic. And Fifty County with a physical domestic on 35.
Another thing, let's just say, we got citizens here, they're hearing all this stuff, all this assistance we're doing with Richmond, Hagerstown, anywhere else, and they're concerned about their own little town and they're not getting satisfaction. I mean, that's the way, sometimes you gotta step outside the box and look at what other people are looking at.
Well, if we had, how many hours of coverage did we have last month? And we're talking like
80,
6, 8 different
140.
times we helped another officer out of how many hours?
Over
were they here?
150 hours.
And we helped somebody else 6 times. I mean, that's not exorbitant, is it?
Who was G4, last month, we didn't have a G6 and we just had a brand new G4, right?
Oh, wait,
He's got 5 hours from, he got sworn in on the 20th.
No, he's got 38 as of
40,
today.
60, 80,
Is that Chris?
140,
No, G4 is
144.
Jeff Light.
145. I added it wrong.
Okay, I'm just saying, if,
Oh, I totally agree. You got someone complaining about speeding, and then we're helping the county, but we're helping the county with public safety stuff going on right there on the spot, where people's lives are in danger right there and then.
say it.
In our town, kids on the street, public safety.
In our town, the AMVET's getting vandalized and it took county over an hour and a half to respond when there was weapons present
When
and drawn.
did they get?
And nothing was done. When Lee Bond punched out the window.
I
There was
don't ever remember us getting a call on that. Did we get a call?
We weren't here that night.
When we were
there was a
going-
911 call placed. Took Wayne County a while to get there, and the parties involved had weapons on them, showing they weren't pointed at each other, but they were like showing their weapons to each other, like it was about to
Called open
escalate.
carry. You're allowed to do that.
No, it was concealed carry, but they were like lifting their shirt to be like, "Oh, I got mine too."
But what they show you is open carry.
When was this?
A few months back,
Well, it's just like when we had the incident with the vicious dog people. We called, we didn't have Greensport cops, and we waited an hour for Richmond cops to come.
I mean, Wayne County.
Wayne County.
Okay. Because Richmond, they don't respond.
Well,
to
Wayne
certain
County, but
questions.
yeah, it was over an hour for them to respond. It took them an hour to let the guy.
I don't
sober up.
care what the other guys respond. When my guys are on duty, they respond. When they're not on duty, they're not going to respond. So I can't help what county does. I mean, everyone, if they think, whatever county is responding, I can't control that.
And they do take a while to come.
And that's
Well, it all depends on what's going on.
at the
Yes.
same time, something I've always complained about is that that happened. There wasn't nobody on duty here. Did you know about it the next morning or the next day that the AMVETS had a thing in county?
We heard about it after the fact, but it had already been resolved. And yet, are both those people still allowed back in there?
no.
They're barred permanently?
No.
One is a member.
Okay.
The other one that did the vandalism is not a member and was not welcome in the first place.
Well, he was there somehow.
Someone bite him.
Somebody.
You can go as a guest, right?
You can go as he's trapping me is what he's doing.
I am when he signed in.
No, he was not.
Said he shouldn't have been in there. Should
I
have
do
fought
not
for him being
disagree.
there.
I do not disagree. And the person who was in charge that day that let him in has been dealt with and handled and rules re-explained. We did trespass the one we did. Well, we think we did. We asked for it to be done. We also pressed charges against him, but there was no resolution at all.
Nothing was done.
Nothing was done. His name got him out of all of it. Nothing was done.
How in the did his name get him out of it?
But no names to be
I know.
discussed.
How did his name?
Someone's parents, grandparents make a good name and have money, the kids and grandkids
And-
absorb that, and that gets them out of a lot of trouble. That gets them the silver spoon put in their
We're
mouth.
almost done with this and then we can,
He straight told me that everywhere else he goes and causes vandalism, he never has to pay for it. And nothing ever happens to him.
So he's banned at this point.
He's not. If he was to walk through the door, he would be asked to leave. And then if he refused to leave, we would call the cops to have him trespassed. Because that is our only recourse of action.
Actually, if he's trespassed and the cops know it, they've done paperwork on it.
We asked for it to happen, but we don't know if it did.
Well, how they do that is the cops put it down in their notes.
they should put it in the system if they do.
Yeah, in the system in their notes.
He would think you would be.
And then if he's caught back on that property, you do not have to ask him to leave. You call the cops. He's trespassed. He
Yeah.
goes to jail.
Is Assistant County with a physical domestic on 35 a monthly, or was that just?
It could have been monthly or could have been, I don't,
Sure, who? That's 35, too, okay.
I mean, so,
Is that all you,
no.
you telling me? Scott, you won't
But-
let me.
But anyway, so we got 3 misdemeanors, 6 infractions, and 8 warnings.
And one guy had 60 hours.
Yeah,
big.
man. He likes to take people to jail, so bless him.
From all over the state. Okay. Anybody got any questions of Rick? I'll make a motion, we accept Rick's police report for last month. Motion been properly accepted. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say the same. Motion
Thank you for
carried.
doing my job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you sat there long enough. Somebody had to do it.
Oh!
Man, you had-
Sewer utility monthly income and disbursement. Well, you're wanting to go home. He's wanting to end the meeting. I'll show you how to end this meeting. Let's do it, Nita.
August.
I just said, look at the time. I didn't say
What time is
anything
it
about
anyway?
going home.
Yeah, you did. I'm surprised you didn't starve to death.
Give her a brown.
I don't eat in front of the camera.
In August, we're taking a little over 16,000, and for the year of 2025, we're taking in $118,664. Now, we dispersed $10,161 in August, but for the year, we have dispersed $135,000. So we have dispersed more than what we've taken in the sewer. It was a good thing. We had a little bit of cushion going into 2025. Overdue sewer is $5,048. Overdue trash is $1,397. On August the 1st, when we done billing, we had 9 counts into 90-day delinquencies, but the clerk treasurer only had to do 2 new sewer liens. Right now, we have 23 outstanding sewer liens that's yet to be paid to the Wayne County Treasurer's Department. The clerk treasurer had to release 17 sewer liens recently. If you look here, you'll see the last 11 years, the collection on sewer liens. If you figure it out, we've taken in over $100,000. We've had to do, look where we'd be. I know they're a pain in the rear, but you have to do them. If somebody gets in to 90 days and don't pay, that's what happens. It's unfortunate, because they have to pay more money, but anyway, over the last 7 years, that's what we've taken in. We came down on the bottom of the report.
Anybody got any questions, Anita?
No,
I'll make a motion, we accept her report.
I'll second that.
Motion's been made and properly seconded to accept Anita's report. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say the same. Thank you. Street report.
Alright, looks like you guys been cutting grass still and checking lift stations. Noticed they've done a lot of the potholes, apparently not all of them yet. And I guess we had some sort of work done on a truck with a wiring harness or something.
Yeah,
Is that the white
new
That's
truck.
the white one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one I thought you were talking about.
Yep.
And they've been cutting some limbs and stuff in the alleys between South Green and South Main. And something about a flapper on a generator.
What about the exhaust?
They said they picked up a flapper. Oh, no, picked up the flapper and installed on generator. What generator?
Right out here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for the outside
Okay,
wall.
okay, yeah, okay, I
Yeah,
got
for the
it.
exhaust.
All right, that makes sense. Other than that, it's just basically the same stuff they're usually doing.
I make a motion, we accept the street report.
I'll second it. You done?
Mm-hmm.
Motion been made, proper second, except, street report, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say the same. Motion carried. Unfinished business, potholes on the streets, signs and speed humps on North Main. That tells me right there with that being there that we've discussed this.
Yep.
Talked about it 1 or 2 months ago about getting them all ordered. I'm not gonna say any more about it. New business, October council meeting, dates, budget hearing and budget approval. Janice Roberts, correct?
Brenda isn't gonna be able to be here on the 9th, so she was thinking if we had it on the 7th, but actually you're gonna introduce it, so she wouldn't really need to be here, so whether you have it on the 7th or the 9th, doesn't matter really.
Yeah, she just hates to miss a meeting.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So I need to, I'm leaving the 9th. I'm going out of town on the 9th, so
Are you gonna be upset if you miss it, or do you care?
it only matters if for some reason or another, you guys, there's only one, or, 2 of you here and you're home. That's the only thing that matters for me, but I could do it by, are we allowed to do it by Zoom or by, video?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I don't care whatever you guys want to do, but I'm leaving Thursday morning the 9th. So that's why I said I could do 7th or 8th.
Tuesday the 7th.
I could do the 7th or the 8th.
so you're gonna go with the 7th then?
That what everybody, you gotta hold everybody needed, they call you. About the 7th.
No.
Because I didn't know if it was actually gonna be that or not.
We're talking about changing the Thursday meeting to October the 7th.
Yeah.
Just,
We need at least 2 council members, at least 2.
I
So
don't have a problem with Tuesday, do you?
No, as long as nothing comes up with the sheriff
What?
department.
What day is it?
Because then I
The
have.
7th
Tuesday,
of
October.
October instead of Thursday.
That's the only thing, like I told
Next month,
Dana,
right?
Yes.
is because of the agreement with the sheriff, if there's something that comes up with the sheriff department itself, then that night, then I wouldn't be able to be here. I
and you
can't
did say
change
you could
that.
be here.
That's the case.
But otherwise, I should
Every
be here.
year.
Yeah, yeah. That's just, I don't have a,
And then we have to adopt the budget, and I just picked out of the air the 23rd. So it has to be at least 10 days out.
Yeah, 15 days.
Uh-huh.
The 23rd, that's on a
It
Thursday.
can't be in
Can you do
November's
that?
meeting, Janice. Janice, it can't be in November to,
Oh, that'd be in October.
you know, I say it can't be in November.
No,
It's
I
gotta be-
asked if we could do it in November, and we have to do it in October.
Okay.
That
So
won't take long. That'll be a quick meeting.
5 minutes. I mean,
October the 7th and October the 23rd.
yes,
And the 23rd is a
adoption.
Thursday?
Yes,
or, wait a minute.
At 6:45.
uh-huh,
It's a Thursday.
at 6:45.
Ready, at 6:45.
All right, so Tuesday, October the 7th, 6:45,
Uh-huh,
and then meeting at 7.
Yes.
We're gonna have our regular
Yes,
meeting at 7.
yeah.
And then the 23rd is when
And then
we'll
the
be in for
23rd,
5 to 10.
oh,
And that's
yeah.
6:45 on the
Yeah,
23rd.
Before I forget, did we already decide on?
that's what we're getting ready
No,
to do.
Here, it's on your thing. Yes.
And I'll make the motion to do trick or treat on Friday, the 31st of October, because I'm sure, have you checked to see when the other towns are doing it?
See anything?
I would say almost all of them are gonna do it on Friday.
That's good.
But
We'll do
nobody
5
has-
to 7 or 6 to 8.
Don't care, whatever you guys think.
Lane, you wanna do it 5 to 7 or 6 to 8?
He's not trick or treating.
Why?
I would like to do 6 to 8, give people time to get home from work.
Gonna scare people because I got that trike. And I'm gonna be that Halloween that dude that's on the trike and goes around and scares people.
Okay,
Can't
do
remember
we
what he's
need-
called.
Oh, Billy the Puppet from Saul.
6 to 8 or 5:30 to 7:30?
People didn't have time to get home.
We haven't finished this yet. They have to make a motion to change these meetings.
Did you make a motion to do
Not
that?
yet. No, they went to trick or treat.
Oh, okay.
I make a motion that we go ahead and change the meetings for next month to the 7th and the 23rd to handle those. Okay.
A second.
It's been made proper second, change the meeting next month from October the 7th to and the 23rd. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say the same.
And you're changing the 9th meeting to the 7th.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I'll trick, oh, you already. 31st?
And we got a motion to do trick or treat on Friday, the 31st from 6 to 8.
Okay, who made that motion?
I just did.
And I'll second that.
And motion been made, proper seconded. The trick or treat dates, October 31st, Friday from 6 to 8. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say the same. Motion carried. Thank you very much. Approval of warrants.
Skip
Okay.
one.
What else
Do
did?
the contract. The contract.
Look, Janice Roberts.
We already did the budget.
And then that's the same we've always done.
So the town budget and sewer,
No, this.
Her contract.
Her contract, the town budget. is-
Oh, mine.
She's our second set of eyes here.
And I think Nita has the original.
Yeah, right there it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any different than it has been in any past year. is it?
So,
I make a motion, we accept it.
Motion been made, proper second, seconded to accept,
Contract. Janice's,
Oh, yeah, Janice, all in favor, say aye. All opposed, say the same. Wait a minute.
yeah, you guys just sign it.
warrants, please, Brenda. That woman. Thank you, dear.
They can't even read my writing, but I just scribble.
That's why the poor little kids in school aren't allowed to cursive anymore, because people like you sign like that, so they have to correct now, so they don't.
My kid's not person.
They don't teach them in school, though. What
They
school?
start doing.
Cheyenne did it in third grade.
When was
They're
that?
putting it back in.
When was that? What grade is she in now? Oh, just 5 years ago? Why did you say that?
I know how to find.
I bet she'd tell time off one of them properties. It rained.
He's teaching him right now. You're teaching him the clock now, ain't you?
I just did. He's like, he asked me what time was it. I said, "No."
$29. Wait, no.
Excuse me.
Have you already seen this one?
Yes, I did.
And you've already, this one, yeah, go ahead and sign this one.
Well, we haven't approved it, so you really can't sign it until we approve it.
Sign it.
We're probably going to approve it. Best way disposal, this is what we had to kick in for trash was $2,520.
That's monthly.
If we kick in for trash, so I guess it was okay for me to say it, so I did, and
The town always has to add to it. Feeding the trash.
Got a motion to approve the warrants.
I haven't looked this one yet. So.
Oh, good.
I second it.
Motion's been made, proper second to approve the warrants. All in favor, say aye.
Yes, and I seconded. I don't know what that says.
That's officer.
Are the warrants, is that Wayne County or just Greensport? I'm just
That's what
curious.
we're paying. You can see them. It's
Our
loud.
warrants, yeah, it's our warrants that we pay out. Our pay and.
Anything that-
bills
Oh.
Turned in.
Nobody
We didn't
ever
bring your
shares
name
those
up.
with us.
What'd you say?
I said, nobody ever shares those with us.
That would be a lot.
That's what I was thinking.
Small town.
That's why I was like, is that all of Wayne County or just? Anybody who's.
Okay, they've all been approved and signed, right?
She's already got you.
Adjourned, yeah, I'm making. a
No,
motion to
no,
adjourn.
you,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's all done deal, right? This is approved.
yes,
and
and we're
I'll make
gonna.
I make a motion, we adjourn the meeting. Motion been made, properly accepted, seconded to adjourn the meeting, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
And please turn the camera
All
off so we can
opposed?
talk to you.
Same thing.
We gotta put things on there first.
There's a,
You gonna do what?
Oh, we gotta put something on there.
and do we have to put the warrants on there?
We need Rick. Where's he at?
Here, I'm doing them right now.
Oh, he told me, I see.
And then here's the report.
You did. Or she did.
They all did.
And you need a copy of the agenda on there.
One report. Of course, you can't go.
Did I probably need to sign it?
I could write you the drawing
But
I don't know.
if they know where the things are at.
My wife. Yeah.
You're happy, you're sad, you're pissed off, you're glad.
You really people stuff happens to talk amongst themselves, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
And then here's.
All these?
Yeah, straight.
Your ass. Throw her out, Rick. You've been out of line. I need her removed.
Busy.
Then you can do this.
I can do it.
No, I mean,
No, I'll do it.
I
Let's
mean,
go knock on the door and I'll say, here,
well,
where's your sink at? Where's your thing? I go, that's good.
yeah, that part I understand, but I mean,
I'm just sorry,
Oh,
I can't do that because of the doctor in there.
I can do the drawings, I can't do the inspection. And that's only if they know where everything's at.
I know.
I can find a lot of it, but if they, like my old well before I had it redone, didn't have
Anything else?
anything sticking above ground.
Brenda, does he need to scan anything else?
Not because I ended.
I think we're good.
I didn't have a pitless adapter originally.